Winter is coming. Winter is here. And so is the California Connection. What's up, everyone? It's Denise Salcedo, Righteous Reg, and we are here for the Winter is Coming watch along. Now, before we get into everything, just a heads up, I want to let everybody know now that every single Wednesday for the rest of December only, me and Reg will be doing watch along. So that means Winter is Coming, Holiday Bash next week, the Christmas episode next week, and then World's End. Reg, how are you?
I'm doing great. That's a lot of watch along. I hope that, like Denise said on Blue Sky, that the people don't hate us and get tired of us. But I appreciate you guys for joining us. It's the California Connection. It's Righteous Reg. I'm in a building right now. I'm on location. I'm probably going to be on location a lot these coming holidays. I'm dog sitting in San Francisco, so I'm in San Francisco. So we might have some GTA style sounds in the background because it's very loud in San Francisco. There's like just there's people yelling at each other. Hey, buddy, get out of the way! It's pretty crazy out there. But yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good day.
Now, sorry for everybody who's looking at me like I'm super distracted. I am getting the streams ready. Reg, you should be able to open up your
my screen. I need my screen, Denise.
Go to StreamYard, and there is a file that's named AEW. You should be able to get it in there.
Yes. Wait.
Okay, and I'll turn on the volume in a second for you. Guys, I have to do a whole separate stream for Reg just so he can see the show.
Don't judge me.
I was like, I thought you were going to come prepared this time, but I was like, Hold on.
Listen, what are friends for if they can't get you the stream while you guys do a watch along together?
Okay, how does it look? Can you see everything okay?
Hold on, I'm still pulling it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Okay, is it too small? Oh, I know what I did.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on here? You put it on little TV mode.
I don't know why it's on little TV mode. I'm trying to change it. Sorry, everybody. I don't know why it's in little TV mode. Hold on.
Well, not for everybody, for me.
There you go. I fixed it. You see it? It's fixed.
Oh, yeah, I see Johnny Depp. I see big Johnny Depp now.
All right. Okay, cool. All right, guys. We are 1 minute away from Winter is Coming from starting. And yeah, so there. I got all the tech stuff done. As soon as the show starts, I'll be able to play the audio for everybody. So just give it a second.
Trouble with my glasses, they're saying.
What?
I said they could see the reflection of the show in my glasses. I'm like, we're gonna get a copyright off of that. We can see what Apple's watching in his glasses.
You think YouTube would do that to us? Isn't that low?
I mean, the AI be picking up stuff like that, Denise. I wouldn't put it past them.
You should make sure to have your head in the perfect position so that everybody can see. If we did this, for example, if I did this, my phone's super dirty. Wow. If I did this. You can see, look, the Big Bang Theory's right there.
Big Bang. There's Sheldon. Bazinga.
So with the help of my phone, I just have to hold it, and then your glasses, everybody will be able to watch Dynamite.
Dude, listen, we're here for the people. There's a bunch of people that say they can't watch it live, and we're here to help you. We're here to help.
Yeah, and also the show's starting in a bit, so give it a second. I'm waiting for it. All right, here we go. Let me put the volume up. What the audio sounds like. Reg, how do you feel the audio is?
I like that volume, but chat, let us know.
Okay, you can hear me good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Hey, so Winter's Coming. The card looks pretty fun. I'm looking forward to Claudio and Will Ospreay's the match that I'm really looking forward to, and then Mariah and Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, I mean, Claudio is the perfect opponent for Will Ospreay, so that's a super exciting matchup. I'm excited to see what Ricochet and Brody King do. Brody King's been destroying it the last couple of weeks, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, we're starting with Pac and Will Ospreay. I mean, sorry, why am I thinking Will Ospreay? Sorry, wrong match.
I'm like, what?
Wait, I'm sorry. I was thinking because I had just said Claudio Castagnoli versus Will Ospreay, and then I saw the Death Riders come out, so my brain immediately went to Will Ospreay. So then I was like, wait, Pac and Will Ospreay, but no, we already got that.
I wish we could get it again. I wish we were about to watch it right now. That'd be amazing.
I know. I got everybody false excited.
Denise is making matches up herself. Denise the booker.
People are saying they want the audio higher.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me put it higher. Hold on.
Pump it. How's that?
I don't know. Is that good enough?
I think it sounds loud.
Okay, now I can barely hear you. So you're just going to have to talk a little louder, Reg.
I'm going to have to talk louder.
Yeah. There you go. That's if
right.
anybody wants to let us know we put it up too high. This is actually higher than I normally have it. Okay, people are saying it's good. All right, cool.
Okay.
So yeah, we should be able to hear everybody here. All right. Cool. Thank you so much, chat. Thank you
We're
so
here,
much.
baby.
In the meantime, while we do entrances, I'm going to get into these super chats here. We got our first super chat of the day. This is John Taylor, who says, Kelly Connection, watch along. Let's effing go. I wonder how we do today, like in terms of views, because I literally promoted it like barely today. I didn't have a chance to promote it the way that I normally do. And I didn't even have a chance to set up the stream till 20 minutes ago.
I went in to look at the stream earlier to get my setup, and I was like, wow, no stream. Denise usually is never like that. She usually has a little schedule like bam, 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 bam. And like, it was not like that. I was very surprised, Denise.
Not this week, man. If you guys don't see the schedule up in a nice little amount of time, usually I set up the schedule for the week on Sundays. Sundays is my scheduling day where I schedule all the shows for the coming week. And this time, I mean, I was just so freaking busy. It just was not going to happen. So that's why I was super behind on scheduling streams. I still have the Friday stream that I still haven't even scheduled. And then the Saturday night's main event stream, the watch along that I'm doing, I also haven't scheduled it yet either. But it's happening.
My God. Super busy, Denise. Plus all the videos you're doing every single day. This is crazy. Why are you doing this?
I have a pounding in my head, by the way. A pounding in my head. You know, like those stress, tension headaches?
Yeah.
That is what I have. Like, I feel like someone is leaning their entire body on my head.
And you know what's the funniest thing about this, Denise? Like, November and December are usually when people chill, they get relaxed for the holidays. No, you're like, extra. Let's do more. I'm going to go 100 miles per hour in December.
I have to. November was my worst YouTube month of the year. I did so bad in November. Like, really bad in November. I didn't do enough. And so I'm like paying for it this month.
Paying for it. I see what you did there.
For a number of people to be able to align themselves.
We're about to watch Jon Moxley and Pac versus Orange Cassidy and Jay White.
I'm so sad that the show happened so fast and we didn't get to get into you getting attacked by Wasp.
Oh yeah, I'll probably talk about that at some point. Worst day of my life.
Worst day of my life. No, second worst day of your life.
Winter is Coming is usually like a pretty noteworthy AEW show. Do you think we'll have a noteworthy AEW show today for Winter is Coming?
I'd like to hope so. I mean, I know like Kenny Omega's had a big connection to Winter is Coming and kind of having some great moments and title matches there. So I'm hoping something. I mean, they wouldn't promote it like this for nothing, Denise, or would they?
Right. I mean, when I think of Winter is Coming, I'm sure a lot of people probably think of this person too. It's Sting. The second I think of Winter is Coming, I think of Sting's debut. I still remember that day. I was covering Dynamite and like seeing Sting come out, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that was a crazy.
What a brawl. They've gotten off to a little bit of a hot start. Has the match even started?
I don't know if they rang the bell yet.
We are watching Jay White and Jon Moxley battle in front of our announce desk. Orange Cassidy and Pac.
Okay, interesting. Jay White's here. Where's Hangman Adam Page?
Going back 4+ years, all the way to the very first Revolution in Chicago in 2020.
Where are they?
Now,
today?
Yeah.
I don't know. Someplace cold, I imagine, because Winter's Coming.
Real funny, Denise.
I know. So clever.
Terrible what they've done to
Sarah. Hey, Sarah's back. She's watching us and Survivor. Remember, she left for a while because Survivor season was on?
Glad. I hope Survivor's ending. It's like the challenge is coming to an end soon, too. I should have challenge double streaming, too.
Dude, Orange Cassidy has the Justin Bieber hair right now.
Interesting to see how
he has the Justin Bieber hair. He's doing the whole
heartthrob
thing. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I like the last time they had that one-on-one. I like to see them wrestle some more. This is great.
Jay and Pac.
Yep.
Jay White looking to put a quick end to it, but the flat of Jon Moxley's boot breaks it up.
What's your grade? What's your Denise's flame emoji of Jon Moxley's AEW AEW title run.
Match all here tonight. All in Winter is Coming.
Oh,
Mariah,
look, I know
Mina,
everyone's going to
Shirakawa,
hate me in the
World
comments, and I know everyone's going to
main
roast
event
me.
tonight
I've been
on
getting
Dynamite,
roasted
all
all
of that
day. Let me
and
see.
so much more Gold League
Hold
action,
on.
the Continental
Here it
Classic.
is.
But right now,
My thoughts
Jay
on
White,
John Moxley.
right
Oh my God.
On my ranking emojis.
Ice
For those of
cold,
you who don't
Denise.
know the system, it's 1 flame, 2 flames, 3 flames, flaming heart emoji, and ice cube.
Oh, yeah.
What about you,
tough one.
Reg?
Jay White getting the advantage here. How about that? Not many people can say that.
I was
John
gonna say
Moxley
one flame
title win.
emoji. Yeah, just one.
And look at this.
All right.
I don't think it's
Jay
ice
White,
cold,
John
but I don't
Moxley,
love it
toe-to-toe when the
at
other
all.
Death Riders aren't
Ice
involved.
cold,
It's a
baby.
Blade Runner
Ice,
attempt.
ice, baby.
It's
Okay,
it's
see,
a
John
pretty
Taylor
level
agrees
affair,
with me.
Nigel.
So does
At the
Simeon.
moment, certainly, but that
I mean,
could
I
turn
definitely would
around
rather see
in a
someone else be
heartbeat.
AEW World Champion.
Sliding
So,
dropkick pack neutralized as John
I
Moxley
think
being
so,
singled
too.
out this time.
But you know
but I
what,
think he's
though?
setting up for a big
In his
win at
own
least.
corner there, and you can
I'm
see
also
that
kind of.
enabled Pac to
I
make it
know that our
sound
guest was
good.
Darby Allen for a bit, but
Orange
now I'm
punch
starting to
attempted
think it's
John
going to be a
Moxley.
while longer
Finding
till that
himself threatened
happens.
by the Blade Runner aliens punch. But Nigel, as you identified,
See, not everyone's just kind of like, what?
as
I haven't
I
seen
thought that
anybody really do a
maybe-
whole lot.
Cassie right in
Straight
front
ahead of this
of
one.
I was like, I thought that they were gonna maybe use the Continental Classic as this is Darby's vehicle to kind of get there, but I don't know if that's the story that they're telling with it. Yeah.
I don't think so either. I thought that that
Mm.
was going to be what we got, but it doesn't seem like it. I think
Right.
In the interim,
the only, yeah, I don't know. But I am looking forward to next week. Honestly, I've been thinking about this match now for a long time, and everybody knows it's Ospreay and Darby.
Yeah, that's the most. After seeing what Darby did with Commander on Collision, I'm like, damn, he's gonna do something crazy with Ospreay. That match is gonna be amazing.
Okay, see, I need to watch that match. I didn't watch Commander and Darby.
But Nigel, to that
Is it like a
Darby
super-
Allen?
Cassidy say much.
Darby Allen's a
Since
nut. That's
4
all it
years
is.
since
Like
he had
it's
those
like,
chemicals poured down
you
his
know,
throat by
Commander and the
Rudy
wild
Ray.
things that he does, and Darby's just like, let me flip onto this chair. Let me do. It's just like, dude, what?
do you think
So
Orange
good.
Cassidy's afraid?
Best of both worlds. I
I don't
love
think Orange
that.
Cassidy's afraid at
Yes.
all. I think.
Oh,
wait a
your
second, let me
lady's
see.
there.
Oh, hey, girl.
Man with that contract that he can execute for a shot.
Looking
AEW
good.
God, I'm so tired of that fucking contract.
Oh, that's worse. I think that's worse than John Moxley's title reign. Is Christian carrying around that stupid ass contract?
Certainly.
Okay,
John
let me ask
Moxley
you in the chat
as
this
the
question.
AEW World
Would you
Champion.
prefer Christian
Has
Cage as
more
champion
run
or
into
John
the
Moxley?
ring for him.
Okay, you talking
Dare I
crazy
say
now,
that's
Denise.
exactly
I don't.
The way he likes it. Certainly he had to know it was coming.
A hell of a
In the case
question,
of Christian
honestly.
Cage,
Look,
Tony,
if
he has
we
that
ended
contract
John
in the
Moxley's
briefcase. When
reign
he executes
and
that
Christian Cage
contract
was
anytime,
champion for like
anywhere, it's
a
his shot
week.
at AEW World
See?
Championship.
And I'm being
And that
very
means
generous when I
even
say a
after a
week
match.
and then we go a different direction.
That's right,
Phenomenal.
all Cage has
The
to do
problem
is
is that it would
sign that
mean more for
contract,
whoever
and
was
it
going to be
becomes
like their next big
legal.
champion. It would mean more for them to
Thrust kick
beat
by
John
Orange
Moxley.
Cassidy,
Like I don't
stunning
think
the
them
champion
beating
and Cassidy.
like let's say
You can see
Darby were to
Cassidy
defeat Christian
holding on
Cage
to
for the
that
title.
rope, perhaps
I don't
some
feel like
damage
it would hit as hard
still
as
from that
him
chemical.
defeating John Moxley for the title.
That's good point.
But does that matter now? You just said 5 seconds ago that his reign was ice cold.
It is ice
Is it
cold,
hold?
but there's
Does it hold weight if somebody beats him?
Referee
Then?
switched
I
to
don't know.
Jay
Put it in
White
the
as the
microwave. Let it
elevated
thaw
here
for a bit.
above the arena in Kansas City, or within the arena, technically speaking.
There's some
We gotta
certain sodas you can drop that ice into to make it worth something.
See,
Oh, but
it
Pat,
seems like
nice
nobody's
switch.
really feeling
Switch
this
there.
though. And everyone's like, all right, we prefer
DDT,
John Moxley over
strikes,
Christian
does the
Cage on that
switchblade
one.
swing and a miss by
Yeah.
Moxley. Another DDT.
Green Angel points something out. Y'all are commenting and something must be doing something right. Not necessarily. It's not that he's doing anything right. It's just that it's such an annoying concept around a person that you don't. I love Christian Cage. Don't get me wrong. I really do. But it's not AEW World Championship material stuff.
I like Christian a lot. I think he's a great heel, but being AEW World Champion at this time with Ospreay and Swerve and Kenny Omega's out there, Okada, like all these amazing, talented people, I don't know if Christian would be my top of the list.
All right, we're at a commercial break, so I'm going to get into some super chats. We got Sam Boone here who says, hey, Denise, will you do a live stream reaction or recap for Saturday night's main event? Sam Boone, I got you. I'm going to be doing both. So I will be here live to do a watch along, and then from there, go right into a post show. So I will be here pretty much all day Saturday at this point. So it'll be a good time. So I'll see you there, Sam. We got Grapple Geekery who says eating tacos and burritos and expecting Toni Storm. Hey, we haven't seen Toni Storm since All In. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've seen her, and she's been looming. Remember, she did that interview like 2 or 3 weeks ago and got everybody in a frenzy. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, Toni Storm's retiring!" And it's like, you guys,
remember?
Yeah, we were kind of sold on that. So I don't know, just because I don't really know the direction that they're going after this with Mariah, Denise. I kind of see them maybe setting up another feud post this Mina match
with Toni and Mariah again.
No. I meant like somebody besides Toni. That's what I'm saying. Like set up a new feud. And that's why I don't know if Toni's going to come back tonight for that.
Yeah, I get you on that. So when do you bring Toni back then?
See, I kind of thought she could have had a place.
Debut. For the
Max debut. Yep.
Yeah, for the Max debut.
Mm-hmm. They got to set up big stuff for that. I thought she could have maybe been in this this tournament that they're doing with all the women. Like she could have had a place, but like now I understand why she's not. And yeah, the Max debut makes the most sense because they're going to be selling that a lot.
We got Sheldon Jackson here who says, kind of hoping Mina wins the title, but I know Mariah will probably retain and Toni possibly returns after. Yeah, I think a lot of people do want to see Mina win the title. Unfortunately, I feel like they haven't really kept Mariah's trajectory all that hot. Like they're letting the fire like burn out for a bit. Like they're not letting it go for Mariah. And that's what's kind of bothering me because I do think Mariah is such a special talent. I hate that her reign as champion didn't get off to a hot start. It felt like all the good stuff happened before she won the title.
Okay, Denise, since you just talked about it, we'll do a little bit of cross promotion here. Which would you buy first? Mina beating Mariah for a quick transitions into a different person, or Kevin Owens beating Cody for a quick transition into someone else?
Oh, for sure, Mina defeating Mariah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't sell Cody. You don't think Cody at all would lose that? No idea, nothing at all.
The only reason I don't think so is because I think Cody is going to go off and keep the title till WrestleMania. Like he's not going to go into WrestleMania with no title. Oh, and we're back on Dynamite.
We could get it back at Royal Rumble.
Missouri. We got a view from the
I don't like getting that, Reg. I don't like hot potatoing anything.
I love hot potatoes. Put some butter on it?
No, it looks like this. I hate that.
Listen, Denise, put some butter, some bacon bits, some sour cream on that hot potato. We're all good, right?
No, I mean, I do love me a baked hot potato, though.
See?
I can't even complain. I do love me a baked hot potato. It's
Who doesn't like baked potatoes?
Did you know that's one of my favorite, like my grown-up meals? Besides pizza and ranch, okay, and chicken strips and barbecue, okay. Besides those two things, I freaking love a baked potato with bacon, cheese, sour cream, then with a chicken breast on the side with barbecue flavoring, and then some sweet potatoes on the sweet potato fries on the side. And then an ice cold Diet Coke or Coke or Dr. Pepper. I don't even give a fuck. Any one of the dark sodas, I'll take it. Oh, and a really nice roll that's like soaked with butter. That's my meal. I always get that.
You're describing like Texas Roadhouse or something.
That's what I was gonna say. I get it at Texas Roadhouse. That's my meal. I love Texas Roadhouse.
Like, this sounds like a Texas Roadhouse meal. I know what Denise is doing here.
That's my order. The Texas Roadhouse. So hey, Texas Roadhouse, please sponsor us.
You are sick, dude. That's my favorite adult meal. It's hella funny.
Quite clear as you see him there, educating
baked
his
potato.
Young sons. Oh, wait a second.
Let's see what we got here.
A little bit of
advice. Damn, Mama Wayne's walking away. Where's she going?
They're going to go and get him a nice drink.
I was going to say, I don't think
you tune out the second Shayna Wayne is off TV.
I forgot what you were talking about. Now I'm back.
That involves Christian Cage.
See, everyone loves Texas Roadhouse.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't know if I've ever in my life been to Texas Roadhouse.
No, next time we should go. It's very good.
Tony, you've really got to get over your jealousy.
Like that's your meal. I don't know if I'm that hyped to go.
What?
A big tater and a chicken with barbecue seasoning on it or flavoring on it.
What's wrong with barbecue, like the sauce on it? Very delicious, and it's got
barbecue
little
sauce.
spice.
Why do you call it barbecue flavoring?
Is it barbecue flavoring, barbecue sauce, barbecue?
Does Gallagher come around your house and do your dishes for you as
Oh,
well?
Who says flavoring?
Look at this. Look at Jay White just fight back, but I'm telling you, too much John Moxley.
Seasoning. There you go. No, seasoning is just the powder.
You mean barbecue sauce? Oh my
Barbecue
god!
dressing.
Moxley became AEW World Champion.
Barbecue dip.
That World Championship
Barbecue
title belt back. We have not
dressing.
seen it. We presume
DJ
that
Smooth says, "Don't get the Denise meal, Reg. They do a good steak." Man, look at
Yeah.
shitting on my meal. I bet you, if I plated that meal and offered it to anyone here, everybody would be like, "All right, let me take that plate. Let me sit down, give me a fork, and start working on it."
Now she's an all-star chef. If I plated that meal for you guys,
I would plate I would plate the hell out of that freaking plate.
if I played it, it's over.
I like me a good plate. I love me a plate that has a
Good
bunch of
plating.
food on it.
As vicious as he and the Death Riders are.
Do you like the buffet?
I do, but except I don't go to the buffet.
That was funny. That was a good laugh. Barbecue flavoring.
Jay White's face.
Yeah, no, those bangs are going crazy for Orange. You're right, Denise.
Right? Well, he looks like Justin Bieber's dad.
Those bangs are swanging. Give it up, Orange.
And here's the thing, like, even Orange Cassidy and John Moxley, like, people love Orange Cassidy, but I don't know that Orange Cassidy has the same kind of, I think more people would rather see Darby as AEW World Champion than Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, I feel like they could possibly fill the same role. Like, I feel like both of those would kind of hit the same, but I think Darby's up before Orange does, but I think Orange definitely should be world champion before it's all said and done.
You think?
Yeah, you got to give him one run. It's Orange Cassidy,
and he's kind of on fire right now, so he might be making a piece for himself. Orange Cassidy has been a real gem in this match.
And you know, AEW's fans love to reward their longtime people, and Orange is like, he represents the exact same thing that Darby does.
Yeah, I think that because so much has happened, I think people do kind of forget about that international run that he had. That was very good. I would love to see him do something like that at some point, but for obviously a different bout. I can't choose Orange Cassidy right now as a AEW World Champion when I want to see, Will Ospreay and Darby as champ.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't pick them next. But still, with the lineup of like heavy hitters you got, like Orange is like 7th,
Yeah. I'd even put Pac above right now. Sorry, I'm just a big Pac fan. And I'm a big Jay White fan, too.
Jay White's definitely over him.
Like, out of all the 4 guys right now in the ring, in terms of AEW World Champions that I would want to see, it's Jay White, Pac, Orange, Cassidy, and then John Moxley.
Yep, my list is exactly the same.
Maybe throw in the referee and then John Moxley.
Bryce is number 4 and then Moxley. Marina's out there too. I'd like to see her. Maybe Marina. It's okay. It's Orange.
The fan in the 3rd row.
Excalibur's out there. He used to be a wrestler. Maybe him.
For real. Is it?
Oh,
wait, did he kick her? Did
he
Orange
kicked
Cassidy kick
Marina.
Marina?
Well, not kicked, but he like, I get that counts as a kick.
Yeah, bro, he looked like he kicked her.
He like shoved her with his feet.
Move.
That's not a babyface move at all.
No, it's not.
You hit a woman. Oh, what's happening? There's Hangman Page.
Man, Orange Cassidy is always left there fucking holding his tail.
Every time. Oh, no, he's not taking it this time.
Dude, you think Hangman Page is going to take the belt off of Moxley? Because I'm fucking here for that.
That's a sell right there.
I'm so here for that.
Yeah. I think that one would probably hit the hardest right now. If they're like, we need a new champion tomorrow, like, give it to Hangman Page.
Yeah, I think we spent a lot of time talking about how much the Swerve Hangman feud did for Swerve. We haven't talked a lot about what it's done for Hangman because it felt like Hangman was already so established that nothing more could get him to another level, but it did.
He's on another level, definitely. He like entered into like almost untouchable, invincible top guy status.
Yeah. I'm losing track of what's happening here. Everybody's just hitting their finisher.
Team AEW tear one another apart. Imagine if these men, Tony, imagine if these men.
Yeah, they're supposed to be fighting against the Death Riders, not against each other. Come on, you guys.
I'm confused. I don't even know who's beefing with who anymore. They all hate each other.
Listen, Jay White was trying to get over on Hangman Page, but Pat got involved because he wants to. I don't know. I'm lost. Oh, okay. Death Riders came back to get some more heat. Okay.
Orange wants Mox. Hangman wants Mox. Jay White wants Mox. We just wrapped things up with Jay and Hangman. And there's just a lot happening here.
I mean, the good thing about this, Denise, is all those guys want the world championship. Like, that's the goal. So that's good.
Give it to one of them. I think the only person I wouldn't want in this ring right now to hold the championship over Moxley is Yuta. John Moxley's the only one that I'm putting. Wheeler Yuta's the only one I'm ranking below.
Hey, that Yuta reign might hit though. Don't count him out.
Yeah, but like in 3-5 years from now.
But yeah,
no
please don't give it to
participation
me.
Trophy, Reg.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm good.
This is the AEW World Championship. All right, we are on a commercial.
Oh, we're
break.
next.
So, yes, up next is Will Ospreay and Claudio Castagnoli. But let me go ahead and get into the super chats because I'm kind of behind right now. Okay, let's see. John Taylor says, everyone, how do you watch AEW? Me, Reg TV. Wait, does that mean what I think it means?
No, he's watching in my glasses. Don't be weird.
Oh, never mind.
What were you thinking?
I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking like something totally different. Okay, but yes, Reg TV. Infamous Raider Local says, yee, Cali Connection, let's go. I thought Wednesdays were wild, but I didn't know NXT After Dark was a thing. Denise saying it's okay to beat yourself and then ending the show with everyone coming Wednesdays. Yeah, I was promoting today's show on Tuesday's NXT post show, and I was like, I don't remember what I said, but I said something along the lines of winter is coming and we're coming. Oh, I don't know. There was just a bunch of coming in there and I just couldn't stop saying it. It was like word vomit. I'm like, this is coming, that's coming, blah, 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 blah. So yeah.
There was just a bunch of coming in there is insane.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild out here. Infamous Radio Loco, thank you so much for the super chat and for being hyped up for this watch along on Twitter too. I saw that as well. We got Dan Lutza here with a very generous super chat who says, I'm off tonight and have TBS down, you guys up. LOL, let's effing go. Dude, we're your commentary. That's great.
Let's go, Dan. Who needs TBS when you got the California connection? But we need TBS because if we didn't have it, then we wouldn't be watching it too. But I see, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But no, I honestly, I really love doing these watch-alongs. I feel like at first when I started doing watch-alongs for just regular shows, because I used to do them back in the day for like PLEs and stuff. But when I started doing them for like Raw, for example, I found that I have more energy for the post show than I do when I'm just watching the show by myself at home. Because I get tired. I start doing this. I start doing a little of that. You know, I start doing like my energy goes down. But when I do the watch-alongs, it's like, you know, it's almost like if you exercise every day in the morning, you're going to have energy for the rest of the day. That's how it feels.
Totally. Yeah, exactly. It kind of like forces you to stay alert because you just can't sit here and be like, actually, let me text on my phone. Let me do this. Let me go out here and get a sandwich. Let me do all this. You got to like focus on the show. That's also plays an important role too, honestly, Denise, just not being on your phone. Like I try not to, when I'm like, I'm really going to watch this wrestling show, like put my phone down so it doesn't interfere. But it's so hard all the time, like to not, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends. For me, not so much, only because I can tell if it's a really bad show if I start like looking at something else. Like, oh, if suddenly I'm like, oh yeah, I have to order that one thing off of Amazon and I decide to do it then. No, but for the most part, I can tell it's a great show when I'm like tweeting a bunch and writing my notes down and really thinking about what I'm going to say on the post show. That's when I know the show is good. So yeah.
How often is that?
Honestly, pretty often. I love when shows keep me like that, when they keep me busy, because then I know that's how it was good.
Nice.
Dan Lutzka, thank you so much for the super chat. We're back here on Dynamite. J. Paul RO says, Mercedes wasn't available for an interview. So Mercedes was there. Oh, there's the Bandito video, by the way. It's looking pretty good.
Oh, nice. They're actually showing him he's on a horse.
Yeah. But it's snowing and he's got no shirt on.
You're wanted in this here town. You're under arrest. And we can do this the easy way or the hard way. What's it gonna be?
What town is this?
I don't know, man. Universal Studios backlot?
Exactly.
Bandito, what's
Yeah.
up? Yo!
Bandito was in there
here.
when he was hurt.
I've seen what's underneath that mask, by the way. No spoilers,
Handsome.
but woo-wee! Dude, Bandito was like, I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
But he doesn't want the world to know. He has a mask on. He's covering it
No,
up.
but look how fit he came back. He wasn't that fit before. He's got
That fool's a
he looks
beast.
way more fit.
Yeah. He's pretty thick. Oh, he hit his finisher. That's hilarious. 21 plex. I'm sick.
Yo, and the hair with the little ponytail. And on a horse? This is like every woman's dream.
Bandito be beating
What
him
about the
off.
cover of an erotica novel?
Honestly.
Where's the crown?
Mexican luchador novella.
Come on.
Yeah, for real.
It's the only way to live. It's the only way to feel alive. Only way to live.
There you go.
With a knife to your throat with the dynamite stick, burning down to the end of the wick. But it's the only way to live. I wouldn't have it any other way. These guys, this is the problem. They're all about their ego. I want the next title shot. No, I want the next title shot. No, I want the next title shot. That's the problem. You guys' egos.
No, it's not.
Run your lines. Egos. Run. Only wrestling.
He's yelling, Denise.
Nothing is about me.
The ironic part is I think the one with the biggest ego might actually be John Moxley.
Flesh and blood.
Wow.
In the storyline.
Ego.
He just said it.
Early Christmas gift. World's End. Orlando, Florida. AEW World Championship. Fatal! Go away.
Fatal.
The Cuatro. All right. We got J. Paul RO who says Mercedes wasn't available for an interview. So she was there and I was considering asking her to do an interview, but I'm going to be honest with you, I was intimidated and I didn't go up to her. And because usually they bring the talent to us. Like I don't have to go bugging them. So if they don't bring the talent to us, I don't want to like go up to them and be like, yo, hey, do you want to do an interview with me? She was like busy taking like pictures and stuff. And I'm like, she just looks so nice and so intimidating from far. So I didn't go up to Mercedes and bother her.
As I literally and figuratively look down on you, sit down and shut your mouths while I conduct my business.
There he go.
So it's a four-way match for the world title at World's
Everyone's
End,
flipping him off.
Well, I have a problem with that.
I thought they already announced that match.
Shut up!
That was today, the first time.
What match?
The four-way.
I have a problem with
No,
every
today was the
person
first
in this
time.
match. Jay White cost me the world championship at Full Gear, and so did Hangman Page when he didn't live up to his end of the bargain. I said,
To him, man.
I was like, what the hell is Christian? He's making up words now. What is this promo?
and Orange Cassidy, you're just a little pissant that gets on my nerves. But my biggest problem is with you, John Moxley.
The promo into a promo is crazy, AEW. If another fool comes out with a mic, I'm going to yell.
That match as the champion, just know that I very well could be waiting on the other side. And if I am, this time, I'm not going to miss. I will send you back into a tailspin. I will send you back to rock.
I can't believe you were scared of Mercedes, Denise. That's crazy.
It's okay, John.
Just looks so glamorous, you know?
It's okay, John. You earned it.
I was like,
have that drink.
Did she do an interview with anybody?
No, she didn't. Had she done interviews with somebody else, then yeah, I would have approached her, but she wasn't doing interviews, so I didn't approach her. And she was so far. She was so far.
What's up,
Mercedes? Like, no one was around her. She was just standing there by herself.
Y'all were all scared?
Yeah, because no one was standing next to her. So maybe everybody was scared. And I thought, well, she's over there. She probably doesn't want people bugging her. So I, have social cues, Reg. I know when someone doesn't want to be disturbed.
It's a media event. Oh, look, there's Hook.
I just want to say, go.
I wish he would have smashed those windows before Christian turned around.
Right.
Because
when Goldberg tried to do that to the limo window, he busted his arm all up. Well, he got the Dudley Boy pants on. The Devons. Oh, no, those are green and... Okay, no, those are just regular. Oh, he's trying to dump him. What do you mean, why not?
Father Christmas.
Damn, having to clean this up will be so awful.
I know. Shout out to the poor maintenance person that's going to have to clean that freaking mess up. He's ready to wail. He runs like freaking Phoebe from Friends. All right, we got Bandit Blade who says, Denise, join the Grab City Discord. Also make a Discord for your channel. It's a great way to talk to your community. Also, Reg, ping when you go live. So I actually made a Discord today, but to be honest, I'm not really interested in making a Discord only because I already talk to people here on YouTube. I talk to people in the comment section all the time. I talk to people in the community section. I talk to people here. So I feel like the Discord is just gonna take me away from what I'm already focusing on. But I did make a Discord today, but it was for some other reasons.
What other reasons?
I had to do a show and they needed me to have a Discord. Yeah, that was the only reason. All right, we are on a commercial break. We got Brandon here who says, hey, Denise and Reg, how are both of you? How are both of you? Sorry, I had a typo with your name in the first message. I was typing too fast and did not proofread. It's okay. You don't have to proof. Well, you don't have to proofread. We get it. We get it, right? For the most part. Oh, shit. Wait, we're not on a commercial
I thought
break.
they went to a break.
Me too. I thought it was going to be commercials because they said, like, oh, yeah, up next, and they showed the graphics. I almost missed the Will Ospreay entrance.
That's crazy.
Check out the gear, dude. I love it.
Oh, he's still going with this. He's had this since the Kyle match.
Yeah, looks good. Anyway, Brendan, thank you so much. We got Bailey Darley here who says time for Mina to win the title. See, it seems like a couple of people definitely want that. We got the J. Paul R. also says, are you guys pulling up to the LBC on Sunday, New Japan Pro Wrestling? I will be there. Yes, I will be.
You're going to be there?
December 15th.
Look at that.
Reg, you should go.
I can't. My dog sitting is extending through that time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to be there. Here we go. Here we go.
There we go. Quick pro quo, certainly. But Ospreay opening up well.
Ospreay.
I'm going to do your dance.
No spoilers.
Just know this, that in our new video today, and guess the theme song with Reg and I and Mikey Ruckus, Reg had a little dance. Do the dance, Reg. Do the dance.
I can't. It was It was an accidental dance. Do not give me this full screen. The dance that I was doing was on accident. I wouldn't do that dance ever to promote that. It's a bad
What's wrong with the
dance. Don't do
dance?
that dance, you guys. Did you hear what Mikey Ruckus said after I did it?
No, what?
It's the Trump dance. I did it on accident subconsciously for some reason.
I didn't
I don't know
that.
why.
It
Yeah.
didn't look like it to me.
I
This
didn't
is,
think so
super
either, but
nerdy
he said
and
it.
it's all stiff. You're so funny. You
Well-
did not hear him say that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, shit.
You were like, that's what I did? You were just doing a new move.
I thought so too. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. Yo, it like got thrown on me, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. I don't want to do this.
Big Guy 10 Russo here who says, never do thin glasses, Reg. They're just not you.
Man,
new
those thin
glasses?
glasses are around here. Hold on a minute. Give me a minute.
Here we go. Claudio Castagnoli versus Will. Get your freaking glasses on, Reg. You're going to miss match of the
They got a
night here.
sick ass prescription. I'm not gonna be able to see. You see him, Denise?
Yeah.
Are
I'm
they
sorry,
killing?
Reg. Put the other one's back on.
You don't like these ones?
Seems like
You look so different.
You don't like these ones, Denise?
It depends. Are you planning on wearing these permanently?
You don't like these ones?
No, they changed your face completely.
Yeah,
You're a
no,
new
no, it's me.
person. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I need my
Thank
big
you.
round ones.
This is much better for me. I can't handle the other one.
I love these guys. They're so funny.
All right, here we go. This is the match I was waiting for. So let's go. Ospreay's hair grew like since last week.
Oh, they're already going for it. Oh, wow. Rick Knox is out there. It's the PWG match, baby.
Coming up later this month, live from the Edition Financial.
Red, you look like
Reginald
Scrooge
in the
McDuck.
house.
Is crazy.
And you can join us on
I agree with Simeon here. These are what 80-year-olds wear to read books.
Honestly, yeah.
Dominic says these look like Scrooge McDuck. Water, take us to put your glasses on, Denise. I don't even know where they're at.
You look like Scrooge McDuck is hella funny.
Dude, I've been testing my bad eye. Bro, that shit's depressing.
Oh
I do this,
no.
like test my vision,
And Nigel, you
and it trips me out. It trips
Oh
me
no. What's wrong with your eye? What happened to it?
Well, like from far away, I can't see on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's like blurry, and I'm like, wow, it's so fascinating.
Oh, you need glasses.
I have glasses.
Why don't you wear them?
Nowhere to be seen, but you know those types of injuries like the linger.
I only
I feel like
use
I've
my
never in my
glasses
life I've seen you wear them.
Yeah, you have.
Whether that could be that his neck is here,
I
or
wore
perhaps
them
he doesn't
at a
wanna draw
wrestling
attention
show,
to
and
it.
I'm pretty sure you were
He's in
there.
with a
Yeah,
man
it was the one where you
who's
sat behind me.
educated and cerebral.
In Vegas?
I wore my glasses.
Claudio Castagnoli.
I don't remember.
I only wear my glasses when I drive, when I watch TV,
That numbness
and sometimes at wrestling shows.
from that Tiger driver.
I didn't know you was blind.
I'm not blind.
Yes, you are.
I
Oh,
have perfect vision.
you can't have perfect vision if one of your eyes is blurry. That's not how perfect
Dude,
vision works.
Will's hair definitely grew.
Maybe they're having a Justin Bieber contest backstage, and everybody's in on it.
Except John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli
I
and
mean,
Dak.
some guys can't, you know.
I mean, you can if you really try.
So no, some people, if they tried their hardest, they still can't, you know. Like Claudio, if he grew his hair now, it's not coming in. I mean, you
I'm
see
sure
it where
he
it would
went to
come
get
in.
plugs.
That was this past
He went to Turkey to get plugs. He could get that Bieber hair.
You should get them turkey plugs.
Oh,
I looked up the
no.
price for turkey plugs.
Dude, for a second I thought Claudio was gonna do the big swing, but like keep it going and keep like hitting freaking Will Ospreay with zero regard for his life.
But yeah, I looked up the price of the turkey plugs. They're not that expensive.
Why'd you look?
I was just interested. It's like $3,500. You can go get it, like the trip, your room, and they hook up your hair. I'm like,
everything, even the hair.
Yes.
Also one victory away from securing
Right?
his spot in the semifinals.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Oh, dude, he's about to break Ospreay's arm. I mean, his wrist or whatever. No, how dare you?
Oh, his fingers.
All he did was stomp on him.
I think went for the
I thought he was going to do something crazier.
You
He
break
stomped
a
on his
finger or two,
fingies.
There's no way you can complete a submission.
My
I'm
fingers.
sorry, but I don't want to see Claudio defeat Ospreay.
No, he can't.
That would stink. I like you, Claudio, but not more than not at Ospreay's
to the chest, Castagnoli sending
fence.
flexion to the apron.
Let's go, Ospreay. Yeah, Ospreay needs this win, I think. Denise.
Springboard once again.
Oh, oh my God.
Getting some good offense in here. He's dominating.
The springboard into the European uppercut. But yeah, Denise, I feel like if Ospreay didn't take a loss for like 6 more months, it'd be fine. Like he's taken a lot of losses this year. He's been very generous, I think. Way more generous than he should be.
Mike T90K here says, yo, Denise, how did you like being in Arlington? Did you get to go to Texas Live? That's connected to the stadium. That's the hangout spot. Yeah, it was funny because Sean hit me up and he was like, come to Texas Live. And I was like, nah, I don't want to because I was working and it was already like 11 and I had a flight to catch the next morning. So I didn't go, but I did like Arlington. I didn't stay in Arlington though. I stayed in Dallas. And I didn't realize also how small Dallas really is, by the way. It's like the city center area. It's very, very small. But no, I stayed in Dallas, and thankfully the drive from Dallas, my Uber ride to Arlington was 20 minutes to go and 20 minutes back because at the times that I was leaving, there was just no traffic. So I was very, very happy because I like Dallas. It's a very nice area. At least where I was staying at, I liked it. So I'm like, all right, this is cool. And I like that
Did you eat any Texas delicacies?
No, I literally just went to the nearest places by my hotels. I went to this pizza place that was not good, by the way. I didn't like it.
Texas.
Yeah, it was there and I was hungry. And then the next day I went to Chick-fil-A. Oh, and then okay, so everybody was here when Reg was shitting on
I'm
me.
I'm setting you up for this. I'm good at this
show. Is that what you were setting me up for?
Yes.
Okay. Who was here? I need the chat to let us know who was here when Reg was shitting on 7-Eleven tacos. Well, that shit stayed with me. I went to 7-Eleven and I fucking got myself some tacos.
Dude, you are gross,
there, by the way.
Salcedo.
And they were delicious, Reg. Delicious.
A 7-Eleven taco in Texas sounds like hell.
I finished while I was uploading. I was like,
That's
wait,
crazy.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Do that.
Did that come out?
Do not do that. They're gonna manipulate this footage. That's crazy. While it was uploading, that was crazy.
Never mind. I was just trying
You gotta
to
just move forward. Oh,
yeah, move forward. All right, I want to move forward. No one saw that. John Taylor here says, Denise, November was bad. What if I do more live streams to John Taylor sends more super chats? I see your tricks, Denise. No, November was bad just in overall views. Like my views were very, very low in November. So that's what I mean by I got to do more. We got
What's up? Why wasn't you bringing the heat?
Huh?
I said, why weren't you bringing the heat in November?
All right. I fucking choked in November, all right? Move on.
Damn, that's a triggering one, huh?
Yes, I was very upset by myself. Okay, okay, we're back on the show. I'll finish reading the super chats in a minute.
Continental Classic Gold League, or will Ospreay match Castagnoli?
I haven't read your super chat, guys. I'm gonna get to it. I promise. I'm just trying not to be weird and do them over the match, you know.
Swing and Miss Ospreay comes through. Corkscrew kick takes Castagnoli off his feet.
Castagnoli able to get some hands up.
They're going for it, baby.
Impact, but not enough.
Will Ospreay.
6'5". Lucerne, Switzerland native.
Sven Big says Denise plays Russian roulette with her
Will
guts.
Ospreay.
That's
Hey, look,
great.
man, I can
That's it.
tolerate a whole lot.
Break, Tony was in the grips of Castagnoli and that
Yeah, when you
sharpshooter.
eat like a child, your
This match,
palate
you
is
see
like you
obviously
can
hidden effects thereof.
eat 7-Eleven tacos and it's fine.
I also had Cheetos on the side with those two tacos. And then
That's
right
crazy.
afterwards, I had a croissant.
Ospreay was
Like
That's a
all in like
crazy
just kind of
meal.
15 minutes.
Oh
I
my
had the
god, with the Diet
tacos and I
Coke.
was like, I want the chips now. Then I had the chips and I was like, wait, I'm still hungry. And then I ate a croissant. I was hungry.
Because that's not a real dinner.
I was
Girl
hungry.
dinner.
Each match is important.
Okay.
That's what it is, girl dinner.
Nah, girl dinner is a salad and fries and a nice coffee with a water.
And a 20-minute time limit to boot.
That's girl dinner.
Right, we've already
Not
seen
what you
one
had.
time limit draw in this match. Daniel Garcia, Kazuchika Okada taking 1 point each. As
Oh, his hair is long.
stripping off that
You need to
elbow
get.
pad.
Do they have a hairstylist back there, Denise?
Castagnoli's
Yeah,
facing the
they
wrong
do.
way if it is.
They have someone that gives
Oh,
haircuts.
is he?
Castagnoli heard
Like,
the
I don't know.
footsteps.
I'm
The
sure
boot
they
to the
do.
face
Yeah, I've
now
seen
with the
wrestlers
Ricola.
get like,
No.
you know,
Ospreay finds his
everything
feet.
backstage.
Mhm.
The Magica Tame almost locked in.
Well,
Surprised they're
they
not
have
shaving
hair
their
for
freaking
the-
facial hair back there.
For anybody who needs to get their hair done, of course they do. They're a billion-dollar company
Castagnoli right now fighting it off with the grip on his left hand, pulling down on the leg.
And Nigel,
With
with the
that's
grip
in
on
large
his
part
lip.
to the range, the reach of Claudio
Oh.
Castagnoli.
It's the height I was about
Girl, I'm
to
gonna
say,
show up. I'm gonna try to get hired by AEW just so I can get a fucking haircut
Out from the wrist.
anytime I want.
Castagnoli
My
with a
ends
double
are looking a
stop to
little
the
dry.
damage.
Can I please have
That's
a
the
haircut?
thing. For a free haircut.
30-plus pounds, all crashing down on the side. As a Corella
Tony's gonna be like, Denise, I'll give you $1 million per year. No, Tony, please. No, I just want a haircut. Whenever
Just a
at
free
my
haircut.
command.
I love that you call
Yeah,
it just
free
a
haircut,
deadlift,
please.
showing his power, not only in his upper body, but his legs.
Do you get your haircut that often, Denise? What the heck's going on?
Breathing hard
No, I actually
there.
haven't gotten my haircut
Expended a
in
lot of
about
energy, that lactic acid, I'm sure,
months.
building up in
Really
his
bad
body
right now.
Yeah, that's no easy feat to make.
Damn, I pressed
That's why
another
I'm
triggering button. I'm sorry, Denise. Damn.
When did I trigger you? You triggered
No, I
me?
triggered you. Yeah, again with the hair thing. You're like, damn, it's been 6 months. It's bad.
I wasn't triggered.
Castagnoli continuing to punish
It's
Ospreay
bad.
in the ropes.
It's bad.
I
It's
think it
triggered.
speaks to
Okay.
how Ospreay started
No, but
this
the hair
match
is
out
bad.
quickly and perhaps caught Castagnoli off guard. And
Have your
Castagnoli-
husband get you a haircut for Christmas. What'd you get him for Christmas? He won't watch the show.
Headbutt. Stunning
So I
Claudio
got
Ospreay.
him a Funko Pop, the ones where you make yourself.
Oh,
Funko
I want
yourself?
one of those. Yeah.
Oh shit, Ospreay. Oh, that was
Oh
cool.
yes.
He it looks real realistic, by the way. The Funko yourself. I and literally in 5 minutes on my phone, I just started messing with it, and the finished product looked exactly like him, so I bought it, and it comes with a little Jet shirt.
Pop your eyes
Dude, that's
bright.
awesome. I want a
Really great
Funko
superstar
myself.
story from
That's
a
the
great present. I got him
Certainly
that,
in the States,
And then
but
I
right
got
now
him
just
tickets to
toying
the New Jersey
with
Devils
Ospreay.
because they're going to be out here. They're going to face the Ducks and the Kings on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I got him tickets for both games. I'm not going because I don't like hockey, but yeah, that's
killed it,
a
Denise.
Big mistake, to be honest with you.
Good job.
He knows what I got him, though, I think. Not the Funko Pop, but I think he knows the Devils game because I said, hypothetically, if you were to go to the Devils game, which day would you want to go on? Now, well,
The hypothetical.
hypothetically, where would you like to sit?
Damn, the double up. He's about to have a great New Year's and New Year's Eve and New Year's.
I
Oscar.
love that. I love the way that Claudio got the uppercut, and I love the way that Will got the cutter.
Yeah.
But look at this, Claudio Castagnoli.
Claudio smart.
Very wisely.
That's Briar says that if you want to Funko with someone, chew on Blue Chew.
Funko
Yeah,
yourself.
ask for a friend, exactly.
He used it
Mhm.
to roll to the outside, force 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
9,
seconds
10.
respite.
And forcing Will Ospreay to expend some energy.
Oh,
on the
he's going
outside,
for it
but now
again.
Ospreay primed for that
Hidden
hidden
blade.
blade, charging in. Claudio.
Oh, that was cool. I like when Claudio
yes.
does that.
Ospreay goes down.
Pop up.
Claudio now with 3. No.
All better finishers than that dumb Laird he tries to
Claudio
do.
not stopping, though.
This has been my favorite Continental Classic match that I've seen
Yep.
here on Dynamite. I
Oh,
was sick,
okay, I
man.
take it back.
He turned him inside out.
He heard me.
Ospreay able to kick out.
Castagnoli doing the
spin
right
them
thing,
like
not
cotton
taking his foot
candy.
off the gas.
Oh, reverse him. 3. Ospreay got him. Yep.
Bro, that was like a
Nice.
fucking 6 count, by the way. After the ref hit the 3, Ospreay still held it down for like at least several more seconds.
Rolled him up. Wrestlers hate that shit too.
Hey, Will Ospreay does that to you and you bitch. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. I'm Will Ospreay. Shut the fuck up. Honestly.
Yeah, that was great. Claudio, they have good chemistry. I mean, who's surprised?
They do. They really do. This match was what I expected it to be.
Dude, Claudio. Ospreay. Just
Get
put him in the ring with
Claudio.
anybody. He did. Nope. He's going to get a chair. Wait. That was Darbs. We're looking forward to
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, why did Darby come out? But yeah, he won Will at 100%, not fucking 80%.
Like, why did we
That
save
don't do
them?
that to me.
They're
I
not
need
friends.
both of these guys at 100%.
Honestly.
Send Darby Allen a Christmas card.
Ah, dude, I got the perfect outfit for next week. I'm going to wear my Brub shirt with my pink jacket to represent both guys.
Both these guys. Both
I
these
want to
guys.
cry.
Yes.
Look at this shot. Look at this shot. I want to cry, Reg. I want
That's
to
gonna be
cry.
fire.
Ospreay, Darby, it's happening next week.
Like, this was what we should be watching for the AEW World Championship.
Thank you.
These two.
Thank you.
Ospreay and Darby, 1-on-1. Let's take a look at the updated standings. As I mentioned,
Ospreay got 6 now.
Yeah, Ospreay's at 6. Claudio's at 6. The only one that hasn't had any points is Commander.
He ain't gonna get none.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ricochet.
Rico.
Ricochet,
What was
you
that?
are 1-1
I don't know.
You saw that, right?
Incredible win last week over Commander on Rampage, but tonight you're taking.
This is
on
my
Brody King,
favorite
who's
Renee
also
Paquette look
1-1
too, by
in
the
this
way.
tournament.
Great
How do you
look.
prepare for an
I
opponent like
love me a
Brody?
collar with a tie.
Bro, Renee, you see, this is why I came to AEW. This scenario right here is why I came to AEW, for the competition.
Yeah.
And nothing brings that out quite like the Continental Classic. And tonight your boy got Brody King for the first time ever. You know, he big, he bad, he's scary.
Oh my
He's
God.
honestly one of the toughest guys in this whole tournament. But you know one thing, he's not Ricochet. And although Brody and I, we might be 1-1 right now, but tonight it's me who hold all the cards.
Huh? Wait, what was that?
Wait, I don't know either. Did he forget his promo? Did he forget the promo, Reg?
I think that was a dramatic pause. I don't think he did, but it was weird.
I know exactly who that is.
Oh,
That was
MJF.
nice. Fucking finally.
Not seen this man in the flesh for some time now, but it seems
Freaking finally. Finally,
Jeez
MJF
Louise.
is here. Remember I said winter is coming. We associate it with good stuff.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I'm also tired of seeing those stupid videos, Denise, of him and his random, like, where is
Yeah.
this one?
I got bored. So okay, right now when Ricochet was like something, what did he say? He big? Okay, have you seen Madagascar?
No.
The cartoon Madagascar. You've never seen
Never
it.
seen it. Mm-mm.
Okay, it's Madagascar Part 2. There's a song where the two hippos, they fall in love. By the way, we're a commercial break. Where they fall in love, right? And there's this big masculine hippo, right? And he comes out of the water and there's a song that plays, I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky.
Oh my God, that's my
I like
song.
'em big. I like 'em plumpy.
I do.
Okay, see, there's people in here that know the song. I know. See, look at Luis knows it. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. I love that song. All right, let me catch up on the super chats here. Yatik Sahu, thank you so much for this very generous super chat. Yatik says, hey guys, I was away for a few days, finished up my MBA, and I'm looking forward to some great weeks of wrestling and the holidays before the job hunt begins. The daily content is looking great, Denise. Keep up the great work. First of all, congratulations on the work that you have been doing, because finishing up your MBA and just everything, that is real hard work, man. And then as for the videos, I'm so glad people are enjoying them. They've really helped me just kind of get into a place where like one idea spirals into another idea that spirals into another idea. And so it's just, I don't know, it's really helping my creative juices really get going.
Yeah, it feels like, first, shout out to Yatik for that generous super chat and for taking on a crazy life. I'm sure days are just bam, back together. Yeah, it feels like Denise is in one of those creative things because she keeps sending me text messages and she's like, I got another one, Reg, this is it. I'll see you on Thursday. What time? I'm like, all right, Denise, I'm with you. Like, let's do this. So yeah, shout out to Denise.
I'm like Tony Khan now. You know how people always say like, oh yeah, Tony Khan will call you at 2 a.m, 4 a.m, some like real random hours. And it's like, oh, this and that, blah, blah, blah. That's me now. I'm just there like, yo, I got this fucking idea. There's times where I'm texting you and it's like midnight. I'm like, I need to tell Reg my idea.
Execution. I got to do it right now. I'm like, yeah, I'm with you, Denise. Let's do it.
Yeah, sometimes I'd be rude though. Sometimes like I know, like for example, if I message Will and I'm like, I know he's in Denver time, but like it's 2 hours different. I'm gonna message him.
That fool don't sleep.
No, he don't. He doesn't. I don't
in
feel
the
like
group chat at like 3 a.m. sometimes. I'm like, go to bed.
See, now I don't feel so bad no more. Yatik, thank you so much. We got Corey MacArthur here who says, AEW's Winter is Coming, my favorite Wednesday duo. Let's effing go. These watch-alongs rock. Thank you
What's
so
up,
much, Corey.
Appreciate you, homie.
We got Chris Byers here who says, I think Will should be the one to beat Moxley. I would freaking love that. It feels, yeah, Will Ospreay. Unless it's Will Washington. You want Will Washington?
Like, Will Washington? Will's the one to beat Moxley. People would be so mad. Oh my god. He
books himself to freaking to become champion.
Dude, could you imagine how mad people would be, Denise? Dude.
Bro, I'd be mad. I'd be like, Will, what the
I would
fuck?
be so mad. Yeah, I would. We would come on this show and yell for an hour straight. And I'd be like, nah,
no,
this
you know
was
what? I
out of
would
here.
want to see a Will Washington promo. Oh wait, we gotta watch this. Hold on. Let's see. Go back. I didn't see this. The Rampage thing with Matt Cardona and Jericho. Please, what here says WWE bought the released AWA Wrestle Rock Rumble on YouTube. Have you seen it? And if not, will you do a reaction? Also, Yuta is the Millhouse of wrestling. I have not seen it. To be honest, I never look at the WWE Vault stuff. I feel like I always miss out on whatever it is that they post.
Yeah, no, they had a couple of. I was watching some of the stuff last week, and they put up some pretty good classic footage. There's Matt Cardona himself.
When you showed up here in AEW,
I'm so excited for him.
You say that you're always ready, but given what we just saw, do you feel like you are ready for Chris Jericho?
It is great to be back in AEW. I belong here, and everybody was shocked when I showed up. You know who wasn't shocked? Me.
Hella funny.
I've been saying it for years. I am always ready. It even says so on the T-shirt. For the past 5 years, I've been.
I like how you showed the T-shirt, but all you see is the blue.
Indie God, deathmatch king, the final battle, the biggest opportunity of my
Says it on a T-shirt, just one titty.
One titty, yeah.
The Rampage, Jericho and Brian Keith, they laid me out. They sent me a message, and I'm glad they did, because now I know what I'm in store for in New York City. But I'm not going to wait around. So how about this?
When is
Brian
that?
Keith?
That's next weekend.
Friday,
Oh,
Rampage,
BK.
you and I, one-on-one.
Yes.
You're gonna get your song.
I mean, we never know. They be coming out with Chris Jericho. They'll probably come out with Chris Jericho, so probably not.
Taste of what's in store for final battle.
Yeah,
It's the bad apple. Bad apple.
I'm still not how it goes. It's a bad apple, the bad apple.
That's how I hear the song in my head. All right, we got 1990K here who says, if I was TK and I booked Dustin Rhodes to win his first ever heavyweight championship at All in Texas, next year, would you hate me? Process it before you say you hate this idea. Look, I love Dustin, but I just I don't know. I don't know. For sure, not the AEW World Championship. Like that.
If you're talking about that Ring of Honor Championship beating Chris Jericho, yeah, I'm in. But the AEW
for
World
that,
Championship,
100%. I would not hate that. For Ring of Honor? Yes.
Relax.
Go for it. In fact, do it, please. I thought we were talking on the AEW side because, you know, Ring of Honor doesn't exist in my head. So.
No, I think Mike is talking about the AEW World Championship, though.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, I don't hate the idea.
So much on the line. I know it's a personal vendetta, but there's a lot.
Is he orange today?
Waiting for either Cole or O'Reilly.
It looks kind of green.
Wait, he looks green?
He looks a little bit green.
Where are you seeing green?
Watch, look at him. Look at his hue.
You know he's going to be watching this match closely. Very
Look at his hue.
Now he's got a little orange in there. A little orange. It's a tint of orange.
Adam Cole.
Not
baby.
too much, but it's there.
Look, there's a little bit of green. Maybe it's from his thing.
I don't know where you're seeing the green.
Stepping in the ring to be going one-on-one with Adam Cole, the winner of this match, going on to face MJF at World's End. Of course, you guys have so much history between the two of you. How are you prepared for this match?
Kyle, hold on, man. We don't need to do this. It's like you said a couple weeks ago. This guy's
Dude, it's
playing
way
us.
too late
We
for
look
that,
like
you
idiots
guys.
fighting each other when this Melvin's not even here.
David, relax, dude. The
Oh,
match
he's
is
here.
happening, Kyle.
We saw
I
him,
know you're
remember?
gonna go fight out there, but look, just remember we're still family at the end of the day, all right?
Yeah.
You should have thought about that before letting one of our brothers get hurt.
Oh.
Tenruza here says, I want Adam Copeland to cost Christian's cash in. See, that I'm on board with.
I like that idea.
Tenruza, you're cooking.
But the only reason is I wouldn't like it because they try to get Christian and Adam Cole and Copeland in a thing again, and I don't want to see him in a thing again.
It's better than anything else. Better than the alternative. You want to see Christian Cage as AEW World Champion?
No.
I could live with that.
Yeah. Okay.
We got Sven Big here. Thank you so much, Sven, for this very generous comment. He says, thanks again for all your videos and hard work. We really appreciate you taking my last sick day on his rainy Brooklyn night to hang. What's up, Reg? Okay, first of all, there's nothing better than like taking a rainy day off. I don't do shit on rainy days. Like nothing.
I think that's in our California blood, though, Denise. We see rain and we're like, oh, guess we can't go to work. Guess we can't go outside. Guess we can't drive. It's like in our blood. I swear to God. 'Cause everybody I know is the same way. Like, hey, what are you doing? I'm in bed. I'm like, why? Oh, because it's raining. I'm like, that you don't have to be because it's raining.
We stop functioning, all right? If you've never been to California or know any Californians, we stop functioning when it rains. Like, don't expect nothing from us. We don't go nowhere. We don't do nothing. Nothing.
We're not like the active Seattle people who are like, it's raining. Let's go outside now. We're like, it's raining. I can't go outside. I might get wet. My shoes, my hair. Like, no, I'm good.
You know what I always do too? Whenever it's raining and like I'm on the phone with someone, it's always like, oh, I'm coming home from work. Be careful because you know it's raining. Every time.
15 years ago, I'm talking about their
And people suck. California drivers in the rain. Woo, let me tell you about them awful.
To New York City.
Yeah.
And Kyle
It's kind
O'Reilly
of crazy.
united as future
And big
Shock
thank you so much for the
They
super
were
chat. I hope you enjoy your relaxation. We got Arnold Nicholson Jr. here who says Mariah May's next feud should be Mercedes. I know, but you got two different belts. They're supposed to be technically having two different stories, right?
I would think so, but
won the Ring of Honor World Championship
no.
since then.
Maybe.
Just a snippet right there.
I think I could be sold on the idea if it's put together well, but they can't both have the championships, though.
Sharing the ring as tag team
Mighty
partners
90K,
as
I hate you for the
adversaries.
super
Two men who
chat.
traveled together, who took those long
I've never seen a more
overnight drives
upsetting
together.
super chat in my life.
Talking about what makes each man tick, what they love.
It was the
about
worst day of my
professional
life.
Worst day of my life. Look at, you know, I got a what do you call it? A stress rash from that.
Oh, damn.
The next day I woke up and I had like a pink, you can probably still see it. I had like a pink circle here that I never had from the stress and the trauma that I went through.
From being held hostage.
Yes, Terrence Johnson says, I'm interested to see Eddie Kingston's reaction to everything going on. Have you heard anything from Kingston? Has he been doing any interviews, anything?
No, he's still deep in physical therapy, I think.
He hasn't tweeted anything or nothing?
I think he's on Instagram, and he does talk on there.
Yeah,
But like,
I
not about
haven't
like wrestling.
heard.
He's just like having a good, he's just being himself, you know?
Yeah, I haven't seen or heard anything from him, so I have no idea what's going on with Eddie Kingston. He just doesn't pop up on the timeline.
Continues in picture-in-picture Adam Cole.
All right, we got Crazy 101 here who says women thriving this week, main eventing. Yeah, and then HHH and then no red stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Color
Yes,
blue.
they main evented Deadline, Raw, and NXT. 3 straight shows where the women main evented, by the way.
Really? Wow, that's an amazing stat there. Does it continue tonight, you think?
For you mean for WWE or for just in general with AEW?
Or like, is AEW gonna do it too?
Ooh, with Mariah and Mina?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of sick, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Just have women main event all week, right?
I know, that'd be kind of
Wouldn't that be
awesome.
sick? Yeah, I like
and like
that
on a
idea.
random week in December. Like not even women's international month or week or day or whatever. Like on a random.
Yeah, that makes it better. Don't make
Yes.
it's like it's not pandering. It just happened to happen like this, you know?
I feel ya. We got John Taylor here who says Texas Roadhouse is my jam, cinnamon butter on rolls. You see what I'm saying? Texas Roadhouse be the shit. It's good. We got Ten Ruza here who says, I miss Samoa Joe, Kenny Omega, MJF, Toni Storm, Thunder Rosa, Deanna, Adam Copeland on Dynamite regularly. TK needs hip-hop artists back on the shows. Remember, Kendrick is LA. I remember.
Do you remember?
I'm never going to
Do
forget.
you remember?
I remember everything now. This is my thing. Everything that I messed up on, I will remember.
Oh,
But I
you do.
think
You be
Ten
holding
Rusa-
that in.
Ten Rusa is right, though. I do miss a lot of these faces. Of course, some of them are out for, specific reasons. Some of them we just haven't seen. But pretty much and some people have been more so on Collision.
We saw MJF today. Toni Storm could potentially be here. Deanna and Rosa are on TV still. Copeland, I think is close.
He said specifically Dynamite, which is important.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That is an important factor. But yeah, I want to see Joe and Omega back very bad.
All right, we got TJ Smooth Zero who says, I think Orange could have been a good pick to beat John Moxley for the title if they told the story they've told in the last 2 months over 6 instead. Yeah, I was really hyped about Orange Cassidy defeating wait, remember when he defeated John Moxley, but that wasn't for the title, or what was it for? Was it for the international? What was it for? No title, right?
Yeah, I think it was the international title at All Out.
Yeah, like that was great, like that moment. But I actually thought that Orange Cassidy should have won in their first match that they had together.
Yeah, no, I think TJ brings up a great point. I think that they burned through that specific title challenger too quickly because that's one like they could have let this breathe. They could have brought in some other people before Orange and then got to the Orange.
Yeah, it felt like the moment passed and they're trying to get it back. It's gone. I don't think people are taking, because of that, people aren't necessarily seeing Orange Cassidy in that light where he could defeat John Moxley. Like, people will cheer and get excited about the matches, but I don't think people are buying that he would actually defeat Moxley for the title.
That's why you got to just do it. You can't, like, these people aren't expecting it, so just do it one Dynamite randomly. If you want to
No, they're getting crazy. We haven't had a crazy moment like that in a minute.
Because all these wrestling companies are scary. WWE, AEW, everybody's like, we got to do 20,000 years of storytelling because our fans love it. So we would never do something cool like that. Y'all are scary. The Attitude Era, they would have did it in 1998. Let me tell you about my time.
Remember the good old days?
The good old days. They weren't the good old days. You guys. I was there.
We got a well-rounded Leo here who says, I'm sorry, how can Darby be world champion when he could not even beat Claudio clean? Who is Moxley's stooge? Because that was some BS and they should have had Darby defeat Claudio. I was pissed when Darby lost to Claudio.
Yeah, that was one of the Continental Classic matches that I was like, maybe not. They should have maybe had this match later in the tournament to kind of give Darby some heat to win this. So yeah, I didn't like it either. But Darby there's something about Darby. Him losing doesn't take away from him.
Right. I don't know, man. And I think that just the association with John Moxley is what's getting Claudio these opportunities right now.
Yeah, didn't connect fully.
We got Bailey.
I'm just thinking, I saw these guys have this match in 2012 WrestleMania weekend. It was like Florida for Ring of Honor. These guys had like a 5-star match or something.
Kyle and Adam?
Kyle and Adam. Yeah, that's crazy. So they're doing it again. It's like 12 years later.
Yeah. Bailey Darley says Switchblade to have this title, please. Yeah, I hope it happens at some point. We still got to do a little bit more, though, with him right now. He got there.
Right now Cole finds himself just 3 seconds away.
We got infamous Raider Loco here who says Bandito looks like he ate the old Bandito. WTF. I told you, he looks very different.
Full buff.
Terrence Johnson says, please respect Hook with please replace Hook with Yuta. I wouldn't hate that, but at the same time, Hook is good on his own, but he would get a nice little rub from being on a part of a featured stable.
I think just because they keep, it's like, I think you said it last week, Denise, maybe. It's like, he's still doing the dad thing. Like, it just feels like all of his bits are connected to like his dad or somebody's dad. And it's like, all right, we get it. That's Taz's son. Like, he needs a different identity than that.
I feel you. We got Grapple Geekery here who says, women are the main event. Forecast Seth Storm. Oh, maybe, actually. We got the J-Par RO here who says, what kind of dog are you taking care of?
Oh, it's a poodle.
Oh, fancy. Whose poodle is it?
He won't get a submission because they're in the ropes.
Oh, he can't say. Oh, he can't say, guys. He can't say whose poodle it is. Red can't say whose poodle it is. All right, guys.
Listen, I'm not under. I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Nasty spill back into the ring for Kyle.
Signed an NDA.
Signed an NDA.
Might be thinking Panama Sunrise here.
And the D and NDAs for its dog.
O'Reilly driven down on that surgically repaired neck.
All right, we got John Taylor here who says, Reg is looking like he's going to sit next to a chimney with a tobacco pipe about to read the encyclopedia.
Oh, for Black Santa, those glasses. Yeah, thanks for giving me that idea, you guys.
We do have those glasses anyways.
An old person gave them up.
Oh.
They came from like an 80-year-old man. That's why somebody said that.
Oh. No, but I'm saying, how'd you get the glasses?
Oh, where I'm staying.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
so that's the mystery. Let me see. This place where you're staying has a poodle and those very thin glasses.
Out of the ring.
Are you staying
does
with
that mean?
Santa Claus? Like, what are you doing?
This is Santa's house.
I don't know, man.
Let's not sign that NDA. I'm not supposed to say it's Santa's dog.
Yeah, well, it was a combination of the
Who lives in San Francisco with a poodle and glasses?
The jaw, perhaps the cranium, either way.
That's the big mystery that I need everyone to solve.
In trouble here.
John Taylor says, should have put some barbecue dressing on those tacos. They don't. I'm not even tell people what I ate.
Some barbecue dressing.
Adequately, intelligently defend himself.
Some barbecue dressing. Oh, what's happening?
Barbecue chicken. Oh, there's
MJF.
MJF.
Look at this. MJF.
Oh.
Right hand was loaded up, but so was the boot of Adam Cole. But O'Reilly now. The cover, two. Oh, I thought it caught him. And now O'Reilly catching the super kick attempt.
Shenanigans.
No, wait. Cole, the roll up, and the win.
Do you care, Denise?
Absolutely not. I cannot wait for them to wrap up this MJF Adam Cole feud. Could you tell? Could you tell that I didn't care?
I could tell, yeah.
I cared
when
about
it said
MJF.
when it was like 1, 2, 3, your face didn't change at all. Like no reaction at all. Nothing happened. Like you weren't happy or sad or anything. You're just like.
I'm sorry. This isn't necessarily breaking the bank right now.
So good. But we already knew that. That's why it's another, like, we knew what this match was going to be because we knew they were doing that match. So, like, why did you slow walk the dog to this?
God, I just hope it ends after this. New year, I want to see MJF feud with some new people.
Dude, has Adam Cole only been feuding with MJF since he came to this company? Like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, shit, you might be right about that. Who else is he
Like,
feuding
who are
with?
his other feuds? I can't even think of them.
I don't know. All I remember is the giraffe in those videos. I think MJF has been all of Adam Cole's career on AEW.
I can't think of anybody else.
Too much to mend, at least for now.
I don't even care about this Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole stuff. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Yeah.
It's so in the past. Why do I watch NXT? Why I don't gotta watch it here on AEW too?
I mean, I just described a match from 12 years ago, and they're still doing it. So
Yeah, it's like we don't got to rehash everything that we saw in the past.
no.
I'm sorry, I sound like a hater, but I'm just gonna say, like, I just don't care about Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole.
We can have like a nice little nostalgia thing, maybe one match. It's been this long, they're having a match, but like a feud for 6 months of something we've seen a lot of times before, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that AEW World Championship 4-way though, would be fun. That should be fun. That has the potential of being a really good match. All right, we got FTR.
Last week before we had to go stop.
My favorite current AEW tag
January
team.
1st, Fight for the Fallen, one of the most important shows, one of the most meaningful shows that we'll ever be a part of. Hurricane Helene hit Asheville, it hit the Western North Carolina area, and it washed away cities, it washed away towns, it washed away communities. And now, with the help of you, with the help of AEW, with the help of Fight for the Fallen, we get to help build Asheville back up from the ground up, because nothing is going to stop North Carolina come hell or high water.
And you know, January 1st might go down as the biggest night in AEW television history, because for the first time ever, Dynamite will be simulcasted from TBS and streaming on Max. For the first time, AEW comes to Asheville, North Carolina. And for the first time in 5 years, we're bringing pro wrestling back to our city. And
North Carolina loves pro wrestling too. I'm surprised it's been so long.
So what I
Yeah, they need to promote this Max thing a lot more, by the way, on the show.
Put our names in the hat for that big match.
They haven't promoted it that much.
We had a little miscommunication.
They should have like it permanently up in the corner, like a little logo that's like on January 1st. We're
They've
coming.
been doing the same little graphic down at the bottom. That's literally been it.
This Saturday night on
Yeah, no,
Collision,
that shit should be permanent.
We'll be in the middle of the ring. Mox, Claudio, Yuta, Pac, show up. Have a conversation with us. We'll see you there. Top guys, out.
Man, FTR, like those family relatives you only see come out every once in a while to the family parties. That's what FTR feels like now, by the way. All right,
It's like that uncle you've been at the party for like 2 hours and then he finally comes. You're like, damn, where were you? I didn't know you were here. He's like, yeah, I've been in the back the whole time.
Literally, that's FTR. All right, let me catch up with the super chats. We got Tokyo Inushi. It says we'll have that old Nick Carter hairstyle. Yeah, for sure. We got some Backstreet Boys Nick Carter vibes for sure. All right, Crazy 101 says hopefully Ricochet joins Hurt Syndicate. I don't think they necessarily need him, but it could help. You never know.
I think it'll be a good move for Ricochet. I think he needs some more character development, and I think him being in there would help a lot. So I'm with it.
We got KW here, who's been a member for 16 months, who says Will Washington is the new AEW champion. So, guys,
I'll fight that for
I'm your new AEW world champion.
I didn't know you were doing Will. That's hella funny.
Will's impression. I'm sorry, but Will, it's so funny to me because that's always Will.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Sheldon Jackson. Sheldon, thank you so much. He says, want to clarify my TK comments from last week. Him running Dynamite, cool, but if I feel like the other shows suffer because of it, I think he needs other people to run and book Rampage, Collision, and Ring of Honor. It might be more so that maybe, like, not necessarily to run those shows, but just have somebody that could, I think there should be like a nice little hierarchy, you know? How do I like where Tony Khan relays the message of this is what I want, this is what we want to hit on, and then for it to sort of trickle down that way so he doesn't have to, deal with everything. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yep.
A nice hierarchy. What do you say?
Hierarchy.
No, but how do you say it? And I want to say like a nice hierarchy stuff. There's another word for it. Not hierarchy. Structure.
I don't know what you're saying.
Add structure to it. And a nice hierarchy structure. You can't say it like that. It has to be with the AL. Hierarchical structure.
Hierarchical.
I don't know.
Who was Harold?
I'm done. All right, everybody.
Yes.
A nice little pyramid. All right. Someone at the top to relay these messages and keep going. All right. Luke Thornton here says Tony returned tonight, ? well, someone said earlier, this match main events, then yeah, it could possibly happen. But I don't know, man. I think Mariah and Mina are interesting enough on their own where they don't necessarily need Toni here tonight. But hey, winter is coming. You got a Storm. It's in the branding.
Looking at the time where we're at in the show right now, I probably feel like they are going to be main eventing because I don't feel like they're going to give the world title and what this feud has had behind it the 6:30 death slot like they usually do. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I still don't expect Toni Storm, honestly.
Crazy 101 said they said Mariah versus Mina's main event BTW. Yeah, I completely missed that. So thank you so much, Crazy 101, for letting us know. Oh, we're getting another women's main event in this whole week. We're on a fucking roll, bro. Holy shit.
Let's go.
All right, Infamous Raider Loco here says, is that Poodle's owner thick and curvy? I mean, you could say,
Staten Island Ferry.
Oh,
from
man.
Washington Heights to the meatpacking district.
We should just start
And I've
asking
heard about Matt
questions and
Cardona's
just get a yes and no
challenge to
answer.
Brian Keith.
No.
Matt, apparently you're not happy.
It's like that
we
one
left
show.
your
What that show that
landlady
used to come on
discarded Teenage
Nickelodeon?
Mutant Ninja Turtle action figure, also from New York. Last week on
Figure It
Rampage.
Out.
And
Did you watch
wanna
that show?
challenge Brian Keith?
No, I never watched that
You
show.
want to try and send a message to the king of the Big Apple by taking
They'd be
a
like,
bite out of the bad
I'm
apple?
I blow up water balloons underwater, and then the guests would
I
have
guess
to,
that's
they'd have to
official.
guess. They'd be like,
Cardona
do
versus
you
Keith
eat
on
hot dogs
Rampage
for dinner? And they'd be
with
like, no.
Chris
Do
Jericho
you?
on
Oh,
commentary.
like the 50, like you get 10 questions
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
to like figure
With
out
Summer
who's the right
Sanders.
person. Yeah.
Available at watchroh.com. It's going to be you and me, Cardona, for a
Brian
contract
Keith's
signing, making
face.
our match at Final Battle for the Ring of Honor World Championship official.
Amazing.
See, you're getting everything you ever wanted.
He's
But be
so
careful what you wish
serious.
for, Matt, because as Mayor Bloomberg said, New York City is a place where potential is realized and where dreams are made. But there's a big difference between dreams
It's like a
and
jersey.
delusion.
It's nice.
And you're quite
pretty dope.
delusional, Matt, if you think you're going to walk out of the Hammerstein Ballroom and Final
Hammerstein.
Battle as the new Ring of Honor World Champion.
Are you going to go to the Hammerstein shows, Reg?
Because you're not
I
ready
wish.
for Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I can't
You're
go to
not ready
these
for the
close right up.
Nueve,
It's expensive.
And you're not ready
Yeah,
for Brian
that's a
Keith.
fact. I don't know when I
made
might
a
not
mistake,
go nowhere
Cardona.
until
You put your crummy hands on the king
WrestleMania
of
at
New
this
York.
point.
Yeah.
And that's in
I'm
Vegas,
glad
so
to
not
make
that
sure you
far.
pay the damn
Yeah.
price.
Everything's so
It's a
expensive.
learning tree lesson from
So
us to you,
expensive.
Matt.
And you know, like the world's ending
I'm
and
Chris
shit.
Jericho.
The
And
what?
it's been another
The
New
world's
York
ending
minute.
and shit too, you know.
Thanks, guys.
What are you talking about? World's ending.
Well, Cardona, Brian Keith,
Like,
this
you know,
Friday
the
night,
president.
fans will take over
Oh,
the
I was gonna say, are there one of those rumors where like everyone says like the new year, the world's ending, like oh the
Y2K?
year 2030. Yeah. It's like oh the world's ending this year. I swear, every year it's like no, the world's ending. The Mayan calendar says
2012.
Every
Oh man,
single fucking year.
people were sick in 2012. The Mayan calendar. You better be somewhere.
Yeah. You need to stop that. All right, we got Mike90K who says, Reg, you wearing the Santa outfit for Holiday Bash. Denise, you gonna be an elf? I already told you I'm wearing my bruv shirt with my Darby sweater.
If I could find a Santa suit, I will.
Yeah, you should. You should be Santa.
Like
Thank you,
Santa's
Mike. We
back,
got
baby.
Terrence Johnson here who says, in high school I ate an apple, washed it down with milk, never again. Ooh, that sounds like a children's meal. I'm pretty sure you can get that at McDonald's.
Yeah, you can. I think apples and milk come in the Happy Meal.
Yeah, they do. They do. Terrence, thanks for sharing this. John Taylor says, Reg, my aunt lives in San Francisco. You got something to tell me? She got
Hope
a
you don't know
poodle
her
and some
background.
glasses.
For real, she's like, my poodle's out here. Here, I lost my glasses.
You are dog sitting for a very fancy person.
Well, coming up, Blue League action this
Okay.
Poodle and those glasses, that's fancy.
I'm not supposed to be talking about this. NDA.
We got the
Early
J
West Coast
RO
start time.
who says, are you at current Veronica's pad?
Current Veronica does live in San Francisco. I wish, but no.
Bailey Darley here says, Red should do a Santa Claus costume for a video. That would be cool.
Black Santa.
Yeah, do it for Holiday Bash.
I'll think about it. No, it's
All
only
right.
if I can find it.
Darby, we've not heard from you since Full Gear and the spectacular car crash. And my question is, do you think the efforts to topple John Moxley and the Death Riders have failed? And if so, is the quest over?
The quest is never over,
Unhappy
Tony.
meal.
You know, when I think of John Moxley and the Death Riders and what they're doing in this place is They're slowly chipping
Oh yeah,
away
because
at
Facebook
everything
had
that
just
makes
gave me
AEW
this
AEW.
memory.
Oh my God, is that you? Are you drunk?
WrestleDream and essentially end his
Black
career.
Santa.
And when
He's
I
had a
think of that,
couple
I think of
too many, I think.
a guy like Brian.
Too many Hennessy's.
was the backbone.
He's had a couple too many, I
Did you
think.
just the kids that one
The
time?
young guys here.
I did. I want to do that again,
Because for
but it's
many,
probably
this
too
is the
late.
first time that they've
You
ever
should
made a
and
living
record
off
it,
of
make a
pro wrestling.
vlog.
Right.
Why everything got to be
Problem is that
content,
they don't do
Denise?
anything about it.
It's supposed to be for charity. It's
keep
supposed to be for the kids, not for this.
That's what the
People think
TikTokers
I'm a
do
little
nowadays,
reckless,
and all the influencers and
impulsive.
celebrities. Okay, they do a nice thing, and they're like, "Hey, here I am serving food. Here I am feeding people."
This doesn't
Dude,
bother
when
me,
they're at the
Tony.
feeding homeless people and they got their phones out, I'm
violence
like,
doesn't
you
bother me.
guys, stop.
What bothers me is if nobody does anything
Why is
about
Darby's
it.
mouth bleeding?
And all this is going on, Darby, during the Continental
He bit
Classic,
himself?
which is without a doubt the most important time of the year for this
He
company.
bit himself.
You know, when I think of the Continental Classic, I think it's everything that's right with AEW. People going out there and putting everything on the line. Why? For the love of the game, the love of AEW.
Black
I need to win this
Shannon.
tournament because I feel like it represents AEW. I think it represents the passion of AEW, and I'm not stupid. There's going to be collateral damage.
Oh, they're doing
along
one
the
of
way.
those special things with Darby.
Fuck,
This is
man,
a
I
good
forgot
idea.
that fucking
Yeah,
guy
he-
from
he
Darby
thinks
onto the
everything
chair.
is so wrong,
Yeah.
and AEW needs to be saved. But he fails to remember that this is the company
Is he doing like
that
a
gave
Sting
his career
thing
a
with
second
his mouth?
shot. This is the company that let Sting go on his own terms. This is the company that took a chance on
Crazy
me.
when one says he punched himself.
So he keeps
Yeah, I
telling
was
himself
listening
all
to
these
you
lies
and the
again
poodle
and again
talk.
and again.
I missed it.
But nothing fools you
Southie.
better than the lies you tell yourself, John.
Well, Darby Allen, some strong words for AEW World Champion John
Darby Allen
Moxley. He
had a
has to be
very
focused
like
on Will
awesome
Ospreay
speech
when
at the
they meet
scrum,
one-on-one.
not the scrum, the
1 week
press,
from
the
tonight,
live event thing that they did for All In.
Classic. Gold
Oh, at the yeah.
Yeah.
7 Central on TBS.
You talked to Darby?
Yeah, I did. I got a few minutes.
How was it?
Good. He's always awesome. Yeah, very chill. Very, very chill. I got him like he had like a few minutes left, and I was like, "Can I have you, Darby?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's do this." Dominic Carranza says, "Wait, is Reg at Hoochie Cheryl's place?" I don't think Hoochie Cheryl would have a poodle and glasses.
Yeah, no, Hoochie Cheryl don't have none of those things.
All right. We got David Primero here. He says Adam Cole was a star in NXT and AEW. He is meh. I 1000% agree with this. Sorry, I agree.
I mean, I like Adam Cole a lot, but like he was a big fish in a small pond in the development brand in NXT, and like in here, it's big dogs over here, and like on the scale of where he lands, like I mean, above him is like the greatest wrestlers in the world, so it's not that like above him is like Ospreay and Swerve
Might
and
have
MJF
just
and
been
all
the
these people.
injury, honestly. Like the
No,
injury
because
that
this has
took a lot
always
out of
been
him.
Adam Cole's MO. I think that he came into NXT and that at like the perfect time, and like they utilized him how they should. But like it's kind of the same way I feel about the fool we're about to watch right now. It's like when it comes down to like who should be world champion and the where these people land, I wouldn't put them at the top, but they could still work. They're still great at what they do, you know.
This match should be good too, by the way. Hopefully, because this should be, you know, your big guy and your little guy. You
Big
know,
boy.
we'll see what we get here. We got Ten Ruza here who says if Tony returns, we getting a different decade. Oh, she comes in. She can't do the 60s stuff because that isn't that kind of what what's her face is doing right now, Jamie. She's kind of got like that
Kind of,
60s
yeah.
vibe. She could do
Yeah.
50s and come in with the poodle skirt.
Her old thing is kind of 80s. The thing when she used to have like the song that Mariah would come out to with The Rock and stuff. That's kind of 80s.
We got John Taylor here who says, Reg, the code to my aunt safest, ...
That's crazy giving up the code.
7210.
Is that a guess?
Ted Ruza also says if Keith Lee and Miro could come back, that would be great. My guess is to get DJ Head to hear Reg's music and get that exposure begins. Reg for pop out too.
I wish. Only like half of that could happen. The first half, probably not.
Reg, is your goal to be like a top rapper or a top podcaster? Like, what's your goal?
You are wrong.
This man is. Oh, look at this. He's unbelievable.
I'm thinking.
He really
Oh, like if one of those things could come true, like which one would it be?
He came here to AEW.
Like, what's the dream end goal, Reg?
On the Continental Classic, the very best, as you said before, Excalibur.
Not to be a podcaster.
Wow.
You don't want to.
Podcasting is like
$1 million.
podcasting is like I lucked into being here, but it was never like a goal of mine. Like I didn't even I started to do a podcast and then like it was Grab City and I was like, yeah, but like
Wait, so you weren't doing any podcasting before Grab City?
I mean, I did one podcast by myself.
And he said MVP.
But like,
you did one podcast by yourself, and then you did Drop City, and then you came here.
Harris by Ricochet taking down Brody King.
Well, I did the ROH and Indeed podcast.
Wow.
Why are you saying wow like that?
No, I was just gonna say, I feel like there's, well, you know, I just feel like there's people that have been podcasting for a very long time that don't have the it factor, and you came in and you were just like, hi, I'm a star.
Well, it's not hard to like come on and, you know, be me. I had to establish that very early. I tell the story all the time when we started Grab City. Like I was doing these rants and people were like, I want to see Reg do rants, and they kept coming on. I'm like, I do not want to be the rant guy. Like I can't keep that pace up every week trying to be this yelling fool. No, I was like, I have to be myself. So I was like, I have to go on the show because I just wake up and start talking on the podcast as myself because I can't play a character.
No, I hate that. It's my biggest pet peeve is gimmick host. I hate it.
But like honestly, the real like the goal would be like working for a professional wrestling company.
Doing what?
Talent scouting, probably because like I make the BW 500. Like I started making the BW 500 because of that, because I like knew so many talented wrestlers, and I was like, I could like, I mean, everybody's already using my scouting to make champions and shit. Like,
I think you need to make that more known, Reg. I don't think you make it known enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I stopped being on social media, so I don't really be talking that loud, you know.
I feel like whatever your end goal is, you have to actually like try to do it. That way more people.
The problem is if I want to go full in, I have to stop podcasting, you know?
That's true.
So I'm at a crossroads, so you won't be lonely.
I love how this turned into, by the way, we're on a commercial break. This turned into Reg's career hour counseling.
Let's start talking about this. What about this?
Yeah. And okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a person that, and this goes to anybody. If someone came to me and they said, Denise, I don't know what to do with my life, and they like told me where they were at, I love to advise people and be like, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. All the time. I'm always coming to you, Reg, with unsolicited advice. I'm like,
yeah, definitely.
This. I think you should do this, Reg.
It's always great advice, though, even if it is unsolicited.
I know. That's what I always say. Do you want some unsolicited advice?
I'm like, yes, bring it on, dude. Bring it on.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
This is a lot. Honestly, though, like I've been thinking about, you know, my careers and everything. And I'm like, Denise is insane, dude. She does like full shows almost every single day. And that's not it. She's also doing interviews. She's also doing random video. Like, it's like intense. And I'm like, I don't know how she does. Isn't there a movie called that? I don't know how she does it.
Because I'm a robot. Haven't you heard, Reg?
Listen, I might start to believe it at this point, Denise, because sometimes I'm like,
I've told that story before, right?
Like even after,
legitimately thought I was a robot.
I even after the Monday thing and All In, it's like a couple of like an hour later, you're like, here's all the videos I just filmed, and I'm like, what do you mean? I thought you were still there. You're like fucking, you are a robot, Denise.
I am a robot. My little brother was thinking it too. He was like, you know what? Because I was telling everybody that this person was telling people, legitimately going and telling people that I was a fucking robot, that I wasn't like a real human. Huh?
You could be.
And then I was trying to tell my mom and my siblings how like absurd this was, that someone legitimately believed that and started spreading this fucking rumor that I was some sort of plant made in a fucking factory of a robot. Someone legitimately was telling people this, right?
Oh
and I'm
my
telling my mom the
God.
story, and all of a sudden, my little brother, he's 12. No, he's 14. He goes, he's kind of airheady, right? He goes, oh, you know what? I kind of see it. You are a robot. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? You know me. How could you think I'm a robot?
Listen, no, you be working crazy like a robot, Denise. Like sometimes you're like, I remember when Revolution that one time in San Francisco, and we were like, we're gonna go and like Will and I were like, we're gonna go and like hang out and talk, and you're like, I can't, you guys, I have to do these videos, and you're just like in the corner, like on your computer, like a robot would be.
The time I yelled at Will in the car because he wouldn't start the car, and fucking Will started talking to Will literally started talking to people in the back seat, and I turned and I was like, Will, drive the car.
Dude, if you don't tell that fool let's go, you will stay forever. So you gotta be like, Will, we have to leave right now, dude. He'll stop random fans on the street and be like, hey, what did you think about the show? And it's like, dude, we don't have time for that.
Exactly. And me, I'm very like, go. And
remember
Will
when he came to save us with the battery, and there was like some random fans right there, and he was like, hey, what did you guys think of the show? We're like, dude, we need your help.
Will didn't do shit that day. The battery was dead. You were trying to figure out how to turn on the battery. I was there freaking out.
Coming away with victories
and the whole time we're like in the middle of a chaos, and Will is like, "Yo, what'd you think of Dynamite?" Oh, I was so pissed. I turned and I was like, "Do we have problems here?"
Landmark one-on-one
fucking car.
It was just like in the third match. How did you feel about the? Like, dude, we're stuck.
Usually fast moving.
Reg, you were getting electrocuted that day. Fucking
I was about to die. Like, and then I looked it up on the internet, Denise, after that, and the internet's all, do not do what you did.
You did what the internet said not to do?
Not to do, yeah. That's why I was sparking like that.
I saw the sparks coming out, and I thought you were done with it. Oh, that reminds me, I need to tell you something. I'll do it in the commercial break. Please do not let me forget this.
Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah, there's a match going on, Denise.
I've been paying attention. Haven't you heard I'm a fucking robot? I can fucking multitask. What the fucking robots do.
The Denise bot.
All right. Fucking twitching right now. You gotta charge me up.
Oh, springboard 450 from Rico. Oh, he kicked out at one.
Wow. I was going to say that perhaps Ricochet played a good game, playing rope-a-dope with a more powerful opponent, forcing Brody King to expend energy early in the match. But I take it all back.
Very powerful legs. Brody was getting kicked in the face.
He's yelling at him. Come on.
What?
Ricochet. Oh, look at the kick was chopped down.
Oh,
Brody King, the lariat.
Yes.
Brody King, is he going to take his next three?
I'm telling you, Brody King is the gem of the House of Black.
You think Brody King's going to win this match, Denise?
Gonna continue tonight.
Honestly, Brody King has been very impressive. Ricochet's been impressive too, though. We've both been impressive. I'm cool with whoever, honestly.
Former friend Mina Shirakawa tonight's
D-Bot.
Winter is coming main event right now.
D-Bot.
Fuck it, I'm gonna change my name to Denise D-Bot Salcedo.
The D-Bot. D-Bot's a funny ass nickname.
D-Bot.
The D-Bot.
He's going to take something like that.
That's gonna be my new gimmick. Fuck it. Gimmick change. Reinvent myself. No longer Hollywood. I'm a robot.
The D-Bot.
Oh my God.
D-Bot.
No, he's too heavy. He's too heavy, Ricochet.
Oh, he's not gonna lift up Brody King, bro.
Ricochet do be in the gym though.
Break to the ground.
Likewise. Delivered from
D-Bots. Everyone loves D-Bot.
D-Bot.
It's actually kind of cute.
Oh, that's just D-Bot. I kind of like D-Bot. Yeah, that's kind of
I'm gonna start shipping that gimmick, D-Bot.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Target. Brody King. Seconds
Merch. You should make that. Do you have merch, Denise?
Points
Oh yeah, I'll promote it later on. Remind me. I have one DWO shirt.
Oh, that's the
I
link
had
that you
only
sent me.
promoted it on my community section. To be honest, sometimes I get nervous about promoting stuff because, like, one time I promoted 8x10s and like a bunch of people that hate me were like super mad that I was selling 8x10s. They sold out, by the way. But yeah, a bunch of people were pissed, and so now I just feel uncomfortable whenever I promote merch. It just makes me uncomfortable. Like I feel like everyone's gonna come attack me.
Missing out, Denise Salcedo. Me too. I say that to myself every time. Like, there's no righteous red shirts. I'm a dumb idiot.
Yeah, I know. I need to get on the DWO shirt now. It's up there. It's on Pro Wrestling Tees.
What the fuck am I doing? Like, what? You're missing out
but
on
I tried to only promote my
We have
stuff now.
supporters that want to buy stuff from us, you know?
Yeah, it's true. No, but now I only promote my stuff like here on the shows because I know that people watching. I'm like, okay, you're here for a reason. And then in my community section, I'll promote it there too because I'm like, okay, he fucking did it. He power bombed them. Still not the same thing though. It looked the way that he was trying to.
He's gonna do the floating shooting star press. Big floater.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yes. Big shooter.
Oh, not enough. Big man down though.
He couldn't pin him off that big shooting star press. I think Brody's gonna bite him.
Brody.
Uh-oh.
Searching for that sleeper. Trying to put Ricochet out.
Gotta flip backwards.
Ricochet.
Bret Hart did it.
Grabbing onto the ropes. Referee Rick Knox trying to call for the break. As Ricochet
no pad there as Brody King was desperately holding to the top.
I think this has been the best Continental Classic night so far for Dynamite.
Yeah, I agree. This is a good one.
Guillotine Brody on the
Because the first 2 weeks I didn't think hit as hard.
Look at Brody just absorb the contact, or did he? Maybe
there's been at least one match where I'm like, oh, that was okay. But all these matches tonight, it's been like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, Ospreay and Ricochet, Brody King, Claudio. Makes sense.
Brody King just easily hoisting Ricochet up to the ropes.
I like that camera view.
Wanted it earlier. Oh, but you can see there Ricochet putting it.
The DDT, the turnbuckle is exposed. Brody King may be out on his feet.
Yeah, he's gonna fall.
He's
gonna fall.
That's a heel tactic.
The ankle kicked out from underneath.
Double heel tactic.
With the chance.
The head hitting the unexposed.
No, don't. No, Ricochet, but don't. No.
Just taking advantage of this situation, loaded up that spirit.
No, that finish sucks.
Yeah, I don't know if I can buy it.
It's Ricochet, dude. You're doing a grounded thing.
Press one would have probably should have been the moment, unless he just something really cool right now. Depending on how this ends, should have been the shooting star.
Makes the cover.
Yeah, see, they should have ended the match after the shooting star. But yeah, big win there for Ricochet, honestly.
That was a big win. I hate that finish, though. I love Ricochet, but I hate that finish.
Yeah. All right, let me get into these super chats here. Okay, yeah. We're on John Taylor here who says Denise being a robot does explain a lot of things. Yeah, and I haven't been sleeping. When I don't sleep, I have this twitch. Did you ever watch the Katy Perry video, by the way? It went viral where people were saying she was a robot because she had this really weird twitch, and she's like, so weird. And you don't know how that happens? I get that when I don't sleep.
It's from stress, too.
Pretty soon I'm going to start twitching, and people really are going to believe this. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says Denise would be the robot that kills you and say
whoops.
We are your AEW Tag Team Champions, Private
be a heel robot.
And welcome to the
robot.
And what happens in the vote stays in the vote.
They're barely doing the celebration.
You know what that means, right?
Tell them.
It's been so long.
You know why? Because I actually,
Leo, this looks interesting here.
Yes.
What are they wearing?
Don't let the two of us get some of that.
They look like that one character. Isn't it Bowser with the little spikes?
I ain't talking about the shot.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mario?
Yeah, that Bowser.
From Santa Claus. Well, let me tell you what.
With the big horns? The spikes?
Oh, yeah. That is Bowser.
Thick, juicy.
Guys, let's have a little chat.
Oh, Santa came earlier. I guess.
Actually, yeah, let's have a little chat. Darius, remind me, how many tag team matches have these guys won in order to have a shot at one of these? I think it was 0.
Yo, actually, remind me who got eliminated from the Battle Royal.
Let me think about it. Oh, it was these two.
Triple threat match.
two this week at Collision. And whoever wins get to face us for these AEW World Tag Team Championships. What do y'all say?
I like what you cooking.
I'm cooking up. I'm cooking.
Okay.
Yo, Darius. No hard feelings, right?
I don't like those jackets. Do you?
They're making a statement. I would wear that.
No, they look like kids' costumes from Party City.
Thank you, Santa.
It just
Listen,
feels
sometimes
like, I
Party
don't
City
know.
be
I
having
don't
it.
like it.
All
All right, we got Bailey Darley here who says, I would like to be as hardworking as you, Denise. So incredible. That's why you need more subs. 200K, man, on the road. But no, honestly,
200K,
sometimes I wish
baby.
I wasn't like this because I wish I could relax, you know?
Yeah, you can't relax.
No,
It's kind of
no.
a problem.
Yeah, I'm wound too tight.
Oh, look, let's see if we see Denise here.
I know, you think I'll come out? But I did see some people taking pictures. Let me see. Well, they're showing too fast. I was standing on the right side of the stage.
We will be here at All In. You guys are going to be part of history. We had to show what we are really about. Hey, Bobby, you heard people?
I kill people.
Wow, that's dangerous.
We hurt people. We hurt people.
Brian Danielson.
Nothing that you could do to make me miss All In.
Worldwide film.
Everybody was scared of her.
Feels good to
Ow.
be back here with some AEW fans. We're coming right here next year, 2025. That Globe Life and All In. Tickets and exclusive.
I didn't come out, Reg. I didn't make the cut.
Oh, damn. Cutting room
got
floor. Like,
cut.
we could put the shot of Denise in, or we could not. And they were like,
I was hoping I got caught like this with my camera.
AEW's biggest event ever in the United States.
Oh, man. John Taylor here says, Will, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand because I got to get AEW feedback, Washington. That is true. Honestly,
True.
like if you were on fire. Oh, that reminds me of my freaking thing that I needed to tell you. Okay, so last night, Reg, I had my first Righteous Reg dream. You officially entered my dreams, but
Righteous
not in a
Reg.
good way.
I'm in a lot of ladies' dreams, so this is not new.
Not in a good way,
What do you
Reg.
mean not in a good
So,
way?
I was driving, or no, I was in this car with two other people, some family members, right?
No.
And one of my family members was like driving super crazy on this like crazy big mountain, right? This big brown mountain. And he decided to drive us through into this hole. You weren't there yet, right? But we crashed
You
into
weren't
this
there
hole.
yet.
But when we crashed, all of a sudden it was you, Reg. You were there and you were like this. You were out like from the crash. And then I was like,
Why did I crash too?
I don't know. You just appeared. And then I was screaming, Reg, wake up, Reg, Reg, wake up. And I was like, oh no, Reg is dead. And you were
What?
just
Why
like
am I
this.
dead in your dream?
I don't know. You died in my dream.
Oh, come
And then I went to like
on.
another dream. So I don't know
Why?
what happened, but you never came back though.
That's wild. I appeared after the crash. That's when I appeared. That's
Yeah, like you were in the landing. Like you weren't in the actual
You
part
were
where we were
in the
driving, but you were
landing.
in the landing.
why. I don't want to be in the landing.
It was so
You were in the landing is nuts.
just there with your eyes closed, not
And
moving.
you're yelling at me to wake up even though I'm dead. That's crazy. Man, keep me out your dreams. I like to be alive.
I was like, oh no, Reg is dead. Yeah, I woke up this morning and I told my husband, I was like, man, I dreamt Reg died last
Dog,
night.
that's crazy.
And my
That's why I'm
grandma
glad I
always
smoke
told
pot
me,
and I don't remember dreams.
she was like, oh, if you ever have a really terrible dream, you need to tell people because if not, it'll come true. So there, I just told over 1,000 people plus my husband. So like, told a bunch of people.
Listen,
So I
don't
think you should
putting
be
your
in the clear,
grandma's-
Reg.
Don't be putting your grandma's brujeria on me. That's crazy.
Brujeria. Brujeria.
Don't
Not
be putting your
brujeria.
grandma's brujeria on me. Don't be putting your grandma's brujeria on me.
Brujeria, that's what you said, brujeria.
Don't be putting your grandma's brujeria on me. That's crazy.
Hey, have I'm trying to save your life, Reg, by telling everybody. So I will, if I have a really bad nightmare, oh my God, I got too much air. I will call everybody and be like, yo, this is what I dreamt. You know,
thanks for
so
saving my life. You told it to a bunch of people on the internet. So I think
you should be good, Reg. You should be all right.
Thank you.
Infamous Rigger Local says, Robot Denise, did you power bomb on the outside? That's wild, man. I can't believe this is getting over. Juan Ortega with a very generous super chat. Juan, thank you so freaking much, man. He says, Denise, advice to me. Well, Juan, if you don't know what to do with your life, start with ordering Blue Chew. Don't forget the promo code Denise. Life is hard and Blue Chew will get you through these hard times. Hey,
That's
hard times breed better men.
Oh, we're back.
Welcome the TBS champion,
thank
the
you so much for this generous
CEO,
super chat.
Mercedes
Seriously.
Mone.
Kansas City. Missouri or Kansas, Renee? You know, it doesn't matter. You know, just say hello
She's so funny.
to your CEO.
Ladies, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, and thank you both for agreeing to no physicality. Mercedes, you have now defended the TBS championship 10
But didn't Anna Jay just
and
lose?
today actually marks your
Didn't we just watch her lose, Denise?
reign as a TBS champion. But before
No,
we get into your
Mercedes has a match
against
with
Anna
Anna
next
Jay.
week on Wednesday, let's talk this Sunday, Long Beach, California, where you're going to be defending your New Japan
I'm gonna be
Strong
there.
Women's Championship against Mizuki.
You know what, Renee? You are just doing so good today. I am so proud of you. I'm also really proud of Anna Jay. You know, Anna, I have a lot of respect for you. I love all your gutsiness and that you went to Japan to train. I went to Japan too. And I love that you believe in yourself. I think that's just so cute.
I knew she was going to
But
say
know
that.
what? You're only 26 and just getting started. You know, by the time I
putting
was
her age
26,
out there.
I was a 5-time world champion.
Damn, that's
Greatest
burn.
TBS champion of all time.
That's true.
So next week on a Dynamite, I'm going to show you that there is a price to pay when you mess with Mercedes Money.
Yes.
Hold on. You are not going anywhere. We agreed to no physicality, and we also agreed to a face-to-face. So you're going to stay here and listen to what I have to say.
Oh, tell her, Anna.
Mercedes, you are a living legend. And I
Facts.
admire what you do in the ring, truly. And I'm aware that I am going into this the underdog, but that's fine. I've been underestimated my whole life, my whole career, and I keep proving people wrong. So go ahead, underestimate me, because when you make the first mistake, I am going to capitalize on it, because all I need is 1, 2, 3 seconds.
Ooh.
Wow,
And
she
become the new
beefing.
TBS champion.
That was disrespectful. I was about to say, I felt like Anna kind of needed a little help with her promo just to make it a little bit more believable, but that last part kind of got me well.
She brought it back.
Yeah, she brought it back around. The other thing that I do think Anna needs is a bit of a more distinguishable look. You know what I'm saying? You know how everyone has like their thing? Especially with the girls, you can always just have so much more fun, right? There's just so many more options to do. But like there's certain types of clothing that you associate with certain people.
Right. She doesn't have like a signature look.
Right. I think that's the one thing that is sort of missing there for Anna Jay.
I agree.
All right, we got Robert, excuse me, McDearmid. Thank you so much, Robert, for this generous comment. He says,
Thanks, Rob.
Great show, guys. Question: with the coming streaming, how long will Bezos give Vinny R a blank check to run Prime Extreme Wrestling, PEW, and what do you want to see on a pole match? I don't know what Prime Extreme Wrestling is. Reg, have you seen Prime Extreme Wrestling?
I don't know what Prime Extreme Wrestling is either.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, Robert. I don't know what PEW is. But if I were to see anything on a pole match, it would be kind of funny in a pole. Poodle on a pole.
Don't put my poodle up there.
I'm putting the poodle on the pole.
I think they already did dildo on the pole.
What, dildo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, let me do that.
Somebody had a dildo on the pole match.
From Tokyo, Japan.
I love Mina's entrance. I love it. But anyways, Robert, I wish I could give you a better answer to Prime Extreme Wrestling, but unfortunately, I don't know anything about them, so I can't even say anything. But Dominic Carranza says it means Amazon wants to start a wrestling promotion. I had not seen anything about that. Had you?
Do they?
I don't know. I can't imagine, honestly, but I haven't seen anything about it.
Do they?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to check up on
sure
her, Jack
they would maybe
Bezos.
want to get some wrestling on their Prime streaming service.
We did just talk about Righteous Reg wanting to be in the wrestling business, and I maybe listen, Jeff. I got the goods for you, Bezos.
Bro, you need to get over somewhere and start like scouting for people.
At Amber Prime Extreme Wrestling.
Can you scout
Hit me
me,
up,
Reg?
Jeff.
What's your scouting people?
Pina colada.
Robert, I wish I could give you a better answer, but thank you so much for the super chat, though. It really, really goes very, very far. So thank you. We got Tenruza here who says, surprise Drake stands don't use K-Bot with the case.
K-Bot. It's pretty good.
John Taylor says, Denise, some dreams are meant not to be shared. I share them all, even if they're really bad. Like really bad sex dreams. Have you ever had like a really weird sex dream with somebody? Like a celebrity or something? Those are the worst. Those are the worst. Especially because it's always a celebrity you don't like. And you're like, why did I have this sex dream with this weird ass celebrity?
Like, why was this person there in my dream? I hate that person.
Yeah, that's horrible. Horrible.
No, it's just always the thing in my dreams where I can't run fast. You know what, like you try to run, but you're like, what is that?
Your legs fall, like your legs fall.
Yeah, it's like you're trying, like you want to run as fast as you can, but then your body stops working.
Have you had the one where you're like, by the way, this match is officially starting. The
Yes.
one where you're like driving in a car, but you don't have any brakes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't stop the car, and it's just going crazy, and you're crashing into everything.
I usually just crash, but then I wake up on impact.
My keeps
Except for
going
in
so
your
long.
dream, I just appear out of thin air into the crash.
We do have an overrun, and this
Thank you so much, John Taylor. And then Raider,
till we get ourselves a winner.
Infamous Raider Loco says, laughing my ass off, Reg was a pineapple expressing in the woods.
That's a fact.
Thank you, Infamous
Big
Raider
facts, huge
Loco.
facts.
Robert Cortez also just became a brand new DWO member. Thank you so much, Robert, for doing that. Juan Ortega says, interview Mina and Hakuzi this Sunday at New Japan Pro Wrestling. I want to keep some secrets to myself, but how should I say this? Mina may or may not have been, I may or may not have been DMing with Mina yesterday. Maybe Mina is coming to this channel. Maybe you didn't hear it from me.
You going to work, Denise?
Looking to neutralize that height
Heck
advantage,
yeah.
it seems. The figure four leg lock, Mariah.
Hey, you thought I was going to show up for fun?
Yeah. Thought you're going for
I'm showing up
funsies.
work, bro. I'm trying to get me that Mina interview.
Come on.
And it's in motion.
Have fun.
I'm going to have fun interviewing Mina. And then maybe I'll get that intro to Mercedes if I'm not too scared.
Mercedes.
We also got Mikey90K here who says, please let Anna Jane Mercedes main event elevate these women. That could be a really great match. And I think after Mercedes' match with Chris Statlander, she really proved something. Oh, there's Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa's heckling Anna Jay.
Ooh,
Or
do you
Mariah
think
May.
she's
Ooh.
Mariah's next feud? Because she was talking a whole lot about Mariah May at that press event.
Yep, and remember what I said. I think after this match, they're going to set up her next feud, and I don't know if that's going to be Toni Storm.
Margie Love
It
says,
shouldn't
hey
be Toni
guys,
Storm.
I miss Toni. But now that Thunder Rosa's out there, Toni Storm would just steal her moment. It would steal her thunder.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you did there.
Play on words.
Mariah May, a once in a generation star. Who does it better?
Infamous Raider Loco says, after this match, I'm going to have wet. Never mind. Infamous Raider Loco.
Come
What a
on.
horny
This is a
jail.
children's show.
Terrence Johnson says, I had a dream I was in Beyonce's house.
That sounds like a dream.
Did she have a poodle with a little glasses?
So many big events,
Come
so
on.
many big matches, world titles.
Too soon.
Terrence Johnson, thank you for the super chat.
Mariah went for that
That's
kick.
funny.
As now Mina wrapping
The women are main eventing, baby. Let's go.
around that ring
It's the
post.
fourth women's main event this week,
Now looking for the figure four, maybe.
right?
What?
This is the fourth women's main event. In
Yeah, I had
this week?
said Deadline, Raw, NXT, Dynamite.
Sick.
And our main event for the AEW Women's World Championship continues in picture-in-picture.
All righty, and I think this is the perfect time right now because everybody is just in that frame of thinking. So let's show some love over to our awesome sponsors, Blue Chew. Are you jobbing now in bed? Do you have dreams of main eventing in the sack? Well, have no fear. Blue Chew is here to help you become the champ. Soon you'll make your babyface comeback and get the finish. Blue Chew is the place to go for chewable versions of sildenafil, tadalafil, vardenafil. These ingredients help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer lasting erections for sexual activity. Woo! The chewable tablets help fight off all forms of ED, which can include performance anxiety and maintaining an erection long enough for sex. A Blue Chew subscription includes a free online consultation, 24/7 medical support, a prescription for chewable sildenafil, tadalafil, vardenafil, if approved, and discreet delivery straight to your door every month, all from the comfort of your own home at affordable prices. No more in-person doctor visits, no more waiting for appointments, and best of all, no more awkwardness. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to the description box of this video and click on the link and make sure to use the promo code Denise. All righty, everyone, we are back. What you doing the break, Reg?
I had to stand up, drink some water.
Me too. I ran to the kitchen. I was dying of thirst the entire time because I ran out on my cup. So I had to run to the kitchen to go get some water.
It's so funny. I looked up, I was like up there, and then I looked back down at the stream and I just see like your chair just spinning because you ran out of there so fast.
And then I kept coming back into the room to check if the ad was over. I'm like, oh, I have time to go to the bathroom. You can do a lot during the ad time.
You don't know how long it is at this point?
I think it's like a minute and 15 seconds.
That's not that long.
I think it's somewhere around there. Actually, let me check how long. A minute and 18 seconds. Yeah. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, Reg, Beyonce might be single if Jay-Z gets locked up. Is he involved in the P. Diddy stuff?
You don't read the news at all, do you?
Dude, I've seen that he was named like as a possible rumor that he's gone to the street party. But the last time I checked, it was just a rumor. There wasn't any concrete evidence.
It's going to somewhere. We all know about it.
Has anything else came out?
Kiss to the side of the head. Perhaps a parting gift. No, Mina off the middle.
So it's pretty much where we left off. Because there was like new information.
I mean, new information of like when did he start dating Beyonce? There's some
AEW Women's World Champion Thunder Rosa looking on, enjoying the action tonight.
He started dating Beyonce before or after the free party.
Here tonight would love to head into World's End coming up on Saturday, December 28th as AEW Women's World Champion.
John Taylor says, Reg, I'm going to find a nice spot to enjoy some of California's finest green. Here's a nice spot so I can be with nature. Reg hears a car horn in the background and he's screaming, but he can't run fast enough.
Can't run. I can't run away from the car. I can't run fast in my dreams. Or punches either. Every time I try to punch, it's like slow motion. I hate that.
I've never tried to punch in a dream.
You never try to punch in your dream? I'm like, I want to fight this fool, and like it's like your worst enemy, and you're like, all right, square up, and as soon as you throw a punch, it's like.
By the way, that was really cool. I like them doing that. I've never fought anybody in a dream, actually. Fight in real life. No, I've never had a fighting dream. I've had dreams where I got shot, though. You know what I read? You can't die in your dreams. When I got shot in my dream, that's terrible, right? I never died. I just woke up.
When I got shot in my dream, that's because you live in LA.
I don't know, man. It was like one of those weird ass fucking dreams that I had.
Yeah, I mean, I guess every time I fall off a big building, I always wake up before I hit the ground.
Yeah. No, I always have like the ones where someone's trying to murder me. I don't know. Or drowning dreams, I have those too. And my teeth falling out, I have those too. Or the one where I'm lost in the hospital.
Lost at the hospital.
Yeah, I have that's a recurring dream for me where I'm just running around in a hospital trying to get out and I can't get out. I'm just stuck in the hospital. I'm sharing
silly
too much.
dream. Too much, way too much.
I'm sharing too much.
Now changing a strategy.
All right, I'm done talking.
The glamorous driver.
Thank you, John, for the very kind super chat, man.
Oh, Randy Orton.
DDT with Mariah's feet elevated in the ropes. Mina, the cover, and Mariah.
Yeah, she was too close.
That was ring awareness.
We got Bailey Darley here who says people are needing Blue Chew even in dreams.
You did not become AEW
But Beach Kevin who says, how are you able to get Matthew Jackson in the Blue Chew ad? I told you, he's my twin.
It must have been expensive to get Matt Jackson in that.
Dude, I look so much like Matt Jackson.
2 knees.
Really, two shots to your right, Excalibur on target. Look at this.
Mina up on the
I think that was something.
The cover.
No, I can't be over yet. No, looks like you can end it there. Come on, we can go a little harder. We can go a little harder. Kevin, thank you so much for the funny joke, man. I've always said that I look like Matt Jackson. Bailey Darling says, ever lost anything in a dream? No, I actually haven't had that one. I'll probably have it tonight now that it's in my head.
You're gonna have all these. All your dreams are gonna combine into one tonight.
Oh, that's terrible. Then Ruza says the Beehive is gonna go hard at Carter. Ugly time.
Now once again, Mina
It's looking not good. Hip hop legends, man. 1, 2.
Miss Rare Loco says Denise 50 Cent Salcedo getting shot but not dead.
She got shot 9 times and she came back. That's crazy.
You can't die in your dreams, guys. I looked it up.
Oh.
They have to do more with this, man. This match was pay-per-view quality. Like, this could have been on a pay-per-view. 1,000%. I hope this is not the only Mina Mariah match that we're getting, BTW.
Oh, that might be it. That might be it.
Favor.
Oh.
Margie Love here says Mina is low-key showing she can be a main eventer and a champion in AEW. Oh, she's got the personality. She's got a great look. She's a great wrestler. She's a star. People like her. What more does she need? Literally.
Oh.
That might be it. That's it. Yeah. I feel
we might
like
see Toni Storm. She did her spot.
I feel like they kind of... How do I say this? They pulled out. I feel like they could go further with this story. Like, this should not be the end of it.
A very politically incorrect statement from the former.
But yeah, it's Thunder Rosa Mariah May. Oh, there she is, Toni Storm. And don't think it's timeless, Toni. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, shit. It's so weird seeing this, Toni. It doesn't look right. It's weird.
It's the real Toni Storm.
It's so weird.
Toni Storm, we haven't seen her since Wembley. We haven't seen her since All in London. Look at her face.
Wow, what a different reaction to Toni Storm.
Toni Storm. She's back.
So now where does this leave Thunder Rosa?
The ghost of Christmas past.
I have no idea.
All right, guys, we got to get into our post show, but before we do, let me just close out all of this and let me read the next super chat and then we'll get into our post show. John Taylor said, I hate dreaming about work because I ain't getting money. Yeah, I hate that. I've worked in my dreams and it's horrible.
You would. That sounds like something that you would do because you're always working. So of course your brain when you're sleeping is like, work some more.
Yeah, pretty much. John, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, we got to get into our show, but give us like a minute really quickly. Reg, I got to turn on this light, so can you talk to people? Take the screen.
Yes, Denise has to turn on her light. We are about to get into the AEW Dynamite post show featuring Righteous Reg and Denise Salcedo. Appreciate you guys for being here. That was super fun talking about the show. Hopefully we talked about enough of it because at points we were just, riffing. But that's what you get when you come to the California Connection. We'll talk about dreams. We'll talk about Taco Bell sometimes. It just depends on what day it is.
And you just saw more time. Oh, yeah, keep going. Hold on.
That was it. I was done. Come on.
That's all you had?
Man, you know, like when I'm left alone, I'm like, I got a specific little amount of time, and when I'm done, I'm done.
All right, don't worry, we're getting there. Hold on, I just need to get the notes for today. Because when I do the watch-alongs, I don't take notes, so I got to get my notes.
You're making notes? You make
No, I usually wait for Ella because Ella does the AEW rundown on instinctculture.com. But it takes her obviously like a second to, get everything up. So I usually just like keep refreshing. But in the meantime, I use F4W's just like the rundown just so that I can remember everything that happened in order. And then once Ella's post is up on my site, then I go and get Ella's rundown and just use that to like basically keep me on check so I don't skip anything that I might have missed on the show, you know? All right, but let's do this. Here we go. Sorry, everybody's seen the behind the scenes. Let's do this. All right, here we go.
Yo, the fuse has been lit. It's Wednesday night. Denise and Reg host Dynamite. Come and get your Easter eggs. It's a dub. Middle of the week, it's AEW Dynamic Wrestling and end your night with us. It's a must. It's Dynamite. It might combust. Speak now. We're gonna give you all the recap. Live on YouTube is where you see that. The Cali connection with the feedback.
Winter is coming. 2024 is officially in the books. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Speak Now Pro Wrestling. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and as always, joined by my other half of the California Connection. We got Righteous Reg.
It's the California Connection. It's the Wednesday Night Dynamite post show. That was a really fun episode of Dynamite. The Continental Classic matches made me very happy. We got a big return coming into that. We were talking before the show if we would get a big return. Did Winter is Coming live up to that expectation we kind of talked about, Denise?
I think that the reason why I liked Winter is Coming today is particularly because the matches. I thought all the matches hit. There was only one match that I didn't like, and it was Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. I think that was the only match that I was like, all right, we can get on to the next thing. But every other match, I really think hit. And more importantly, every match came with a lot of energy where like the whole time they actually had your attention because they were moving at a certain pace. And I think that's one of the things that I do miss from Dynamite. Like, remember, what was it, last week or the week before that when we had Shelton Benjamin versus Kyle Fletcher in the opening match? I hated the pacing of that match. And I feel like this week they were like, nah, we're not going to do any of that. Like, we're just going to make sure to get the pacing well in all of our matches. And one of the things that I really, really felt is that this episode of Dynamite, what is this now? The third week of the Continental Classic. This week of Dynamite 100% had the better matches that we've seen on Dynamite for this tournament for this year so far.
Yeah, both of these matches in the show felt like there was an urgency with them. They felt like tournament matches, and all the guys, I think, were really on point, giving up what the essence of this tournament represents. It really just felt like this is a Continental Classic. These are four of the baddest fools in the world, and they're all going 100 miles per hour. It's a Will Ospreay match, though, Denise. I think we should get one on every show because he's just way different. He changes the trajectory of everything. He makes it feel like a huge deal, and just the little things that he does in matches are insane.
There are certain people that, I'm sorry, and I hate to say this because, well, and maybe I don't hate to say this, all right? AEW Dynamite is the A show. AEW Dynamite is the flagship show for AEW. That's the one that everybody has their eyes on. That's the one where the ratings come in and they're not great or they're really great. That's the one that we're mostly talking about. So with that being said, I want to see the very best that AEW has to offer on Dynamite. And that's not to say, oh, you could leave all of the fucking crumbs for Collision, but like I said, Dynamite is the show. So that's the one. That's the one where you got to give us the main stuff. That's the one where you got to give us the chocolate chip of the cookie. And that's the one where you put Will Ospreay. Sorry, I got caught up in this metaphor about crumbs and shit.
You went all the way in, cookies, crumbs, all kind of stuff. The homie, people are very upset at him earlier this week. Oh, they're always upset at him. Dave Meltzer, he was tweeting about AEW, and he said one issue that he has with AEW is they don't have a big star that doesn't lose often, that's like presented that a way that carries the brand and carries the company. And then that got me to Will Ospreay, because I think I was saying in the watch along is that I think he's taken too many losses. He's been so generous as a wrestler to his friends and people that he wants to help get over, that like he should feel more invincible than he is. This is Will Ospreay, dude. Like he's like the #1 wrestler in the world, and he should be like carrying the flag of this company, like he should be world champion, like he should be taking on what this is, because you get the vibes when you see him when he's in his matches. He's representing that, but they need to go full head on with it. And I kind of agree with Dave in that sense, because like Ospreay, if he was undefeated at this point and still like a world beater and looking like the most badass wrestler in the world, he does a lot of the times, there'll be a different little extra aura added onto him that could be on purpose because they don't want to have him hot over a lot of other guys. But it's like when you see him and you see how he's presented, it's like, why isn't this guy in the world title contention? Why isn't he world champion? Like it's crazy.
It's weird because he is the attraction right now. They when Will Ospreay started appearing on AEW, as everybody knows, we were getting Will Ospreay matches that were, big time on AEW before he was an AEW official talent, before he was All Elite. And then, he comes in, and it was really funny because I remember the conversation that a lot of people were having and that we were having during the time when it was Swerve versus Will Ospreay. Remember when that match was happening? A lot of people were like, oh yeah, Tony's just going to give the championship to his golden boy, Will Ospreay. And there was a lot of people that weren't on board with Will Ospreay getting the championship right away. And I remember thinking like, so the fuck what if it's simple? This is Will Ospreay. All right. When you have something really freaking good, Reg, quick question. Who's your favorite singer? Top 2. You're our favorite rappers or whoever.
Kendrick Lamar.
All right. You're telling me if you put on a show and you got to put all these people out there, you're telling me that you're not going to put Kendrick Lamar as the closing act of the night, the main headliner? He's not going to be the one whose face you're plastering all over your damn posters and shit. Now all of a sudden it's going to be rapper 23B. No, no, you're going to put Kendrick Lamar.
Hey, the homie 23B is hard though.
I don't know where 23B came from.
23B. But no, I feel you. You're right, Denise. The guy that everybody says is the guy, the best wrestler in the world, he's back here. He's right there. You can book him in all the matches that you want. And it's like, why isn't this guy presented how we want him to? Like I said, there's a hierarchy, there's a place, there's time, there's story, and there's all this. But it's like, yo, you're not gonna. This problem is gonna get bigger than you want it to, and you're gonna have to do something about it.
Yeah, so right now, I know we're kind of touching on a bunch of different subjects here, but all this to say is that Will Ospreay is freaking killing it. He has been killing it. He has put people over. He had a great match with Swerve Strickland. He had a great match with Bryan Danielson. Had a great match with freaking Kyle Fletcher. That's just to name a few. And those where, he was taking losses, but they put other people, I don't want to say put people over, but he really did help a lot of other people really get that spot. But look, right now, how do I say this? Jon Moxley is just not doing it for me. I know I'm all over the place. Fuck it. Jon Moxley's not doing it.
Well, we could transition. That was the first match of the show, so we could talk about the Death Riders and kind of what they've been representing here. During the watch along, I was like, yeah, Denise, how do you feel about Jon Moxley's reign? Let's get your Denise emoji scale. And you said it's pretty ice cold for you at the moment. And like what we were just talking about, Will Ospreay's back there, what we're seeing in this Continental Classic, what we're seeing like presented in other avenues. It's like, well, why are they doing this with the World Championship when it could be presented a whole different way? We could be getting the Continental Classic as the main, as like, this is what the company is about. We could have the world title involved in that. And instead it's like involved in like shenanigans. And I'm not mad about it. It's just like, but what you guys fed me, what you told me AEW is going to represent, this doesn't really feel like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it has to always be like the top tier. I mean, it's AEW where the best wrestle. And I think right now, and I think for me, and I had said this before Jon Moxley even won the title, Reg. I felt like I sounded like a broken record, but I kept saying we've been there already so many times. I think you and I had this argument on the show where, I mean, I feel like freaking Houdini because I was saying, like, I don't think Jon Moxley is the answer to, you know, quote unquote, fix AEW's problems.
Right.
I feel like Jon Moxley kind of, I'm just not into it, man. And we are getting this 4-way. So basically, we kicked off the night with Jon Moxley and Pac defeating Orange Cassidy and Jay White. This ended via disqualification. But to me, we're getting this 4-way at AEW's World, and it was announced today that we're going to get Jon Moxley versus Orange Cassidy versus Hangman Adam Page versus Jay White. When we were doing our little watch along, Reg, we were ranking all of the guys that were in the ring as to who we would want to see as AEW World Champion. And part of me wants AEW to just say, fuck it, or not even fuck it, because this person definitely deserves it. Put the title on Hangman Adam Page. But at the same time, it's like, man, maybe they could have done more with Moxley and Hangman. But what if they just surprised us, Reg, and had Hangman win the AEW World title at World's End? Or do you think
it feels like
them?
Everything that we said about Ospreay and everything that I continuously say, like that always kind of goes out the window when I see Hangman Page on screen. When I see him and his energy and how people are reacting to him and just how he's presented, I'm like, man, maybe just give Hangman the belt, just because like what you want, the vibes you're trying to have Moxley and Co, the Death Riders give up, Hangman has already given up those vibes. He feels like the more dastardly heel. He feels like the one, like it feels like Moxley and Death Riders are the words and Hangman Adam Page is the action. He's like, when you see him, you're like, damn, that fool's a heel. He's the one that I want to, he's the one that should be leading this and somebody should be trying to defeat him. And it feels like that's the vibes that the Death Riders are trying to give up. But Hangman's already there just because of, like you said, what he built with Swerve and how he's just, even in this Jay White feud, he just feels more menacing. He feels like, I want to boo this guy. And so they got him kind of mixed up in this whole thing. He's in the match and it's like, Denise, what if they just did it?
Right. What if they just did it? Because I know we've sat here before and when we've thought about like, okay, who are some other people that we can see winning the AEW World Championship? The story that they were telling for quite a while was that, hey, it would be Darby Allen, right? For a bit, it felt like it was his moment to take. Yesterday, I started to think, what if it's not going to happen when we thought it was going to happen? Sorry, not yesterday. When I went to the All-In press conference or press event, whatever the hell you want to call it. When I went there, the reason why I started to go, are they telling us something here? Because when Sting came out, Sting said he predicted that Darby Allen would be AEW World Champion 2025, right? And he said like, oh, you know, what if it happens at All In? And I'm starting to think, okay, they're not going to just tease that shit for shits and giggles. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Shit can change. But it made me think they're saving the big moment for Darby at AEW All In. Another thing that got me thinking was Darby says he's officially going to climb Mount Everest in April.
He's still saying that?
He's doing it. He's going in April. Like, that's it. It's happening. So you have from now, I'm assuming, I mean, I've never climbed Mount Everest. I don't know what goes into it. I'm assuming that he's got to have a couple of weeks of preparation beforehand.
I think that's like 6 months. It takes time.
Right. So it's like, okay, if you were to, and given the match that we're having right now, I almost feel like they're not going to do Darby and Jon Moxley until after he comes back from Mount Everest, which would then lead us into All In territory.
But riddle me this, Denise. What if you send the AEW World Championship up there with them? What if the AEW World Champion is climbing Mount Everest? How does that sound?
That sounds amazing.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, this fool's climbing and he's also the champion. Like,
he did say he was going to plant an AEW flag on Mount Everest.
If he's wearing the fucking belt up there, come on. Imagine that visual. Imagine what AEW gets out of Darby Allin at the top of Mount Everest with the flag and the belt.
So then when do you do it? Revolution? Because he's got to get it at some point at the top of the year then to like carry it through all the way to Mount Everest. But here's the thing. Mount Everest takes 3 months to climb. He's going to be gone for 3 months. He's going to be there April, May, June, and literally get back just in time. You think they're not going to have a championship
without
for
the
3
belt.
months?
Yeah. Okay,
So it
I
won't
got
work either. It has to happen. If it's going to happen next year, it's got to happen after Mount Everest.
Damn. So you think Moxley's going to hold it that whole time, Denise?
I don't know. I don't think so. Look, I don't
man.
think so because it's just not. Look, the company knows. I think they know. Okay, they're not dumb. They go. They look on social media. They see what people are saying. They know what works. They see the numbers. They see, the charts that they get the information of the quarterly, breakdown and all of that.
Yeah.
What happens per hour and per segment and all of that. They know the numbers are there. And so this leads me to think that, first of all, we were probably wrong in the Darby assessment, and that's probably not going to happen till later. But who takes the belt off of Jon Moxley? The only option right now, looking at this list, Orange Cassidy, they wasted that opportunity. They just took too long to even make that feel like it could happen. Jay White, I love Jay White, but they still got to do a lot more there in building him up like a bigger star. They still got to get there. We got to get back Jay White from New Japan. And then Hangman Adam Page is the only one where the people give a shit about him. The people think he's great. He's entertaining in the ring. I know he's a former AEW world champion, but he was babyface last time. He's a heel now.
You forgot about one person, Denise.
Who did I forget? Oh, yeah. Adam Page. No, wait.
Nope.
Yeah. No, I didn't forget Adam Page.
He's not in the match.
That was just talking about the people in the match.
I know, but he got a contract.
Who? Oh,
Christian.
no. Stop it. I forgot.
I'm saying, yeah, I'm like,
about it on the watch along.
Yeah, he does it like he could slide in there and, like if they did like, Orange Cassidy beats Jon Moxley at World End and then Christian slides in there and does the contract thing. I hate it so much, but like he's looming.
What did they get it off of him? Or what if he's just a failed cash-in? Doesn't have to succeed.
Because what the fuck were we doing all that for then? Like we ruined a bunch of fucking main events and he doesn't cash in? You can't.
I think they could not have him cash in successfully.
What's all that work? What is all of this?
What do you mean all that work? He's just been there. He's just been like casually appearing. He's been popping in like a whack-a-mole.
What's that going to make Christian look like if he's did all this work and he doesn't cash in? I guess a good heel or a heel, a slimy.
Yeah. It's not like I'm going to be like, oh my God, how dare you do that to Christian Cage? I'm not going to react that way. I don't know.
It just seems crazy with all the work though, Denise, if they're like, cause they're working hard, like Christian this is all he's about. And for it to be like, nope, that was worth nothing is.
Well, then it's like egg on his face and he's a heel. So it's okay.
That's kind of how I feel. It could work, but sell that to Christian? Probably not.
Yeah, but
it'll be heat. He's like, no, it won't, dude. Give me that belt.
Well, I don't know, because now I'm just coming up with stupid scenarios in my head.
No, because somebody, I think maybe Tenruzza, somebody earlier said that they'd like to see Adam Copeland come in and I mean, it's apropos, it's fitting. Like if anybody knows about cash-ins, fucking Adam Copeland, the king of this shit, for him to be the one to stop Christian would actually make a lot of sense. I just don't know if I want it,
I would prefer that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen, man, but we'll figure it out at some point. Let's continue getting into this. We got Grapple Geekery who goes, called it in regards to Toni Storm, which we'll get to in just a second. We got Chris Spires who says, unfortunate, Toni was way bigger star than Thunder Rosa. This is going to be interesting. We'll get to that in a moment, but thank you so much to Chris Spires. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, damn, listening to Reg, but seeing Denise Robot. D-bot. For the audio listeners who are the podcast viewers who may have missed the watch along, I am now going as a D-bot because I am a robot. Roberto. Are you going to do the Goldberg entrance? But instead of smashing my head into the wall, I'm just going to come out like this. You guys are going to oil me up.
The D-bot. So good.
Roberto Arsenal says Toni returning had Thunder Rosa with a jealous look on her face. Will she be turning heel? I wanted to see an 80s era Toni, but I'll take this Toni. It is incredible how different this old Toni Storm felt just because of what she had done with timeless Toni Storm. So let's go ahead and jump right into that then. So we had a awesome main event tonight with a feud that has been one that has been interesting in my opinion. I think people really cared about the friendship between Mina Shirakawa and Mariah May, and we did get that match in the main event. And the cool thing about that, guys, is that NXT Deadline had a women's main event with the Iron Survivor for the women. Raw had the Rhea Raquel Anything Goes match, and then we also had the NXT Women main event, and then here today we also had the AEW Dynamite Women main event as well. So it's just, we're on a roll here. SmackDown can't drop the ball now, bro. TNA Impact, everybody call them up. Let them know this is what we're doing.
Everybody needs to hop on the train right now. Since Sunday, we've had all women main events on major wrestling shows. We got to continue this thing through the rest of the week just so we could have a really cool week. But yeah, I thought this match was awesome, especially considering how they've been building this. We've been telling this story for a long time. Like pretty much the whole time we were telling the Mariah and Toni story, Mina was right there along being like, I know both of them. I'm in between, like all these kind of connections to it. So like we've been waiting for this match. They had a lot of build up and I thought that they got to it. It was like heated. There was a lot of aggression in it. But it really kicked into gear when it got later into the match. They started having some false finishes. Mariah started getting her aggression a little bit heavier on there, and you could feel like she's not ready to lose this championship. There was a lot of people in the chat saying that they think it was Mina's night. Mina's hot right now. Every time she's featured on something, like it does numbers. And Mariah, I think, has been hearing that and seeing that, Denise, because she came like, oh, you guys got me counted out. Like you think that my reign is this? You think that I'm something? No, I'm coming here to take some heads off. And she really worked like she didn't want to lose that championship. I thought it was great. But Mina, I think, showed, like so a lot of people were saying in the chat, if she did win the championship and she was going to do these main events, she's ready for them. She's geared up. She was right at home and all of that. She felt like she's a part of this roster, felt like she belonged there. I thought that both women really added on to the story. And like you said, Denise, this could have been a pay-per-view match, and I don't think we should be done. Like this shouldn't be like she beat Mina, Mina's out of here. No, look, Mina should get a rematch because that was awesome.
Yeah, I kind of felt like they were sort of cutting the legs underneath this feud because, we were talking about how, every feud in pro wrestling is so long, right? This is one where I'm like, all right, you could have given us a little bit of extra time here with Mina and Mariah because, like I said, because of their real true life friendship, you cared more about this feud. And of course, we all knew Mina and Mariah were at some point going to beef. Like we knew this before this whole situation with Mariah May and Toni Storm unfolded. And so it's one of those things now where I do think Mariah May should be AEW Women's World Champion, which is crazy to think, right? Because we're always talking about how, like, we're just talking about it right now with the men. Oh, this person should be men's AEW champion. This person, that person. And looking right now at the players that we've got for the women's division, it feels like Mina is on top when it comes to, an option that I think people would want to see. But here's the question, though. We got Toni Storm, who returned here today in her old Toni Storm. No more timeless Toni Storm. Wow. I got to be honest with you, Reg, and everybody. I'm kind of sad about that. I really love timeless Toni Storm. Maybe she'll come back. I'm sure she will. But when Toni Storm came out, though, as her old self, dude, she felt so brand new. She felt so different, even though we've seen
what I liked about it. I think the most exciting thing is like we saw what Toni did with timeless Toni Storm and how deep and entrenched she was in that character. I'd like to see now what she's going to do with this character, like, because she has some big shoes to fill, her own shoes. But it's like, how are you going to up the ante with what this represent? I think that's the most exciting thing, because it's like if they give Toni, we've seen if they give Toni Storm the ball, give her the things to paint with, she's going to make some beautiful paintings. So I'm just excited to see her back in the mix. I don't know if getting right immediately back in with Mariah is the idea. Maybe Thunder Rosa comes in and why are you trying to step on my stuff before? But I don't know if going right back in with Mariah is the best thing for Toni. We could probably build her up a little bit more. You think?
Yeah, I think so too. That's why I'm kind of torn right now. I had said, if Toni Storm came out, I did think she was going to steal a little bit of Thunder's thunder because, Thunder Rosa must have been out there, shit talking. Well, Mariah May was shit talking Thunder Rosa, and Thunder Rosa responded. And then Thunder was out there, at ringside. And Thunder's also somebody that we haven't really seen on Dynamite since she returned back to the company after her injury. She's been on the Collision end of things. Like, we haven't seen her really on Dynamite. So when I saw her there, I'm like, okay, you had mentioned Mariah was probably going to have a new opponent by the end of the night. I thought maybe that might have been Thunder Rosa, but now with Toni Storm coming out, if come Full Gear, we do Mariah May versus Thunder Rosa and not Mariah May versus Toni, I don't know how people are going to react to that.
I mean, there's that thing of like, I don't know if this was the best idea now, because you're going to have that looming. Like, if it is Mariah and Toni, or Mariah and Thunder at World's End, everybody's going to just be thinking about Toni. Like, Toni's going to be the dark cloud looming over this of like, we don't think Mariah's going to lose because she still has this feud sitting in the back. And Thunder Rosa does not deserve that. She deserves to have a feud that we believe that she's going to win, because we all love Thunder Rosa. So I don't know how they're going to move forward with this. I mean, it's never a bad thing, a champion having many challengers, but like, let's not skip over Thunder is what we're saying.
Right. All right, we got Bailey Darley here who says Denise is a robot in dreams. We got Baldio Claudio, oh, that guy is bald, who says trivia time. As a young antisocial kid, the CCO avoided childhood games like Red Rover and Red Light, Green Light, 1, 2, 3, a pre-color blindness diagnosis. Did you ever play Red Light, Green Light?
I did, of course. I'm a child of that generation. Did you?
Yeah, I used to play, Red Light, Green Light, Simon Says, Duck, Duck Goes, good old Duck, Duck Goose.
It's like Duck, Duck Goose.
Heads Up, 7 Up, Four Corners.
Heads Up, 7 Up is hilarious.
I used to hate that game, Reg. Did I
Yeah,
ever
it's
tell you I
an
hated
awful
that
game. That's a social anxiety game, inducing game for sure.
I just don't like people touching my thumb. All right. Some people would touch my thumb like a little too funny, and I was not okay with that.
I did not think that's why you didn't like it.
Well, why else is there a reason not to like it?
Because there's like that point of you have to guess who it is. There would be like the kid that'd be like, "Is it that person?" And they'd be like, "No, I'd never pick you." And it's like, damn, why you gotta bring that injury? And it always embarrassed the kid that's getting picked. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember that part.
Yeah,
all
there'd
I
be a
remember
kid that'd be like, "I didn't fucking pick you. Why are you even looking over?" And it's like, damn, dude, just like, why are you being so aggressive?
All I remember is being like, why the fuck did he touch my thumb like that?
You're just weird.
It's uncomfortable. Okay, think about it. Watch, put your thumbs together, all right, and do this. It's just so uncomfortable.
Oh, so
like,
you never thumb wrestled then, is what you're saying?
I've thumb wrestled, and even then I don't like it because I don't like thumbs touching.
You don't like touching tips. Okay.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't got a tip.
Your thumb to your finger. What are you talking about? I don't have a tip is insane.
So here's a crazy fact. And I want when you're at the holidays, try this, guys. Try this. I'm gonna give you guys a game right now. Reg, when you're with your family at the holidays, try this. So I went to acting school, all right? And one of the things that they taught us was this like weird game, because acting school is fucking weird. But they basically had you, how did it start? So you and another person, so let's just say me and you, Reg, they would put us together and we would close our eyes. And I fucking hated this so much. We would close our eyes and they'd make you rub thumbs together, right? And then they had the whole class doing it, right? Everybody was paired off and you were rubbing thumbs together with your eyes closed. Yes. So then what the teacher would do was move everybody, scramble us all apart. And then our job was to go around and touch everybody's thumb until we found the thumb that we started with. And the freakiest shit was that you felt it. You were like, this is not the thumb. I knew it. When I got to the thumb that I started with, keep in mind, there was like 20 people here. I knew it and I stopped and I'm like, yes, this is the thumb. And the other person was like, yes, this is the thumb. And when we opened our eyes, everybody was with the person that they started with, because everyone's thumb has a different feel. Everyone has like a unique thumb. All right. That's what I'm saying.
What game is that? That ain't a game.
Dude, try it. Okay. Try it with a group of people. creep you the hell out.
What family is gonna be like, yeah, let's all close our eyes and touch thumbs together? Like, come on, what are you talking about?
Dude,
Sounds
they
crazy.
made us do this at school. I don't know what
At
happened.
school, what kind of freaky ass teacher was that? What was the teacher's name? Was it a dude?
No, it's a girl. It's an older woman. She was like 80.
All right, I'm just making sure.
She was so sweet, but it was, I don't know. It's acting class. They make
A
you do
fool
weird
making you
stuff.
close your. Oh, it was acting class. That makes sense.
Yes, it was acting class.
In school. I was like, this is weird. I forgot the acting class bit. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We got John Taylor here who says, unlike Denise's dream, Dynamite wasn't a car wreck.
That's crazy.
Margie Love says, so happy Toni showed up. I wonder how she'll amp up her old gimmick because it wasn't good. Because it wasn't as good as Timeless Toni was over the past year. I 100% agree with this. Reg, how do you think that we kind of keep this version of Toni Storm alive?
I think that's what the fun in this is. Like, Denise, I don't think she could have came back as Timeless Toni Storm. Like, that's not a gimmick that's gonna last forever. I think she has to continue to reinvent herself and continue to invest in her character. I think that she's going to play mind games because that's kind of like her shtick, and she's going to have so much story that we're gonna love it. Like, we're gonna in 3 months we're gonna be like, damn, Toni Storm should be champion again, just because that's how talented she is. Watch.
Yes, but we've already been there so many
We
times.
can't though.
Bro.
Do not.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Do not.
It would be like, I don't want to compare it to John Moxley because it's apples and oranges,
Close.
but we've been there multiple times with Moxley. We've been there multiple times with Toni. I think we want to see new people in that spot. But
yeah,
but with Toni being so over, though, whoever she's in a program with is gonna, get the rub and, hopefully get over too.
I think that's the point. That's why I don't think she needs to get immediately back in with Mariah. It's like, you don't need to be fighting for a championship. You have enough clout in this wrestling thing and being a top star that just being in a feud with you means a little bit more for whatever women you're with that doesn't have a championship, just because being in the ring and being next to you and potentially defeating you holds a lot of weight now.
Yes. So I think that, but here's that's why I don't think they're going to do Toni Storm and Mariah May.
Right.
Like at World's End, I don't think that's the match they're going to do.
No, they shouldn't.
Because
it wouldn't make
you
sense.
can't have Toni Storm lose. And unless you're going to get the belt off of Mariah May to put it back on Toni Storm, then you're not going to want, I don't know if people will buy that Mariah May will beat Toni Storm again, especially this version of Toni Storm.
But that would like erase everything that they did, right? If she just comes in and beats her, right? It wouldn't really make sense.
I honestly wish we got a lot more time with Mina and Mariah, and I wish that was the PLE match. I don't think I think they could have done it to be the World's End match instead of the Winter is Coming match.
Yeah, same here.
We got Matt Logan here who says, Denise, next time you do a music entrance theme challenge, don't go against Reg King. What?
Next time you do a challenge, don't go against me.
Well, I don't know about you, bro, but we were both getting roasted in the comments section.
Oh, yeah, they were tearing us up, Denise. They were like, you guys took so long, you sucked and all this. And I'm like, you guys, Mikey Ruckus was there. You guys, it wasn't like, it was hard.
So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, as you guys know, I'm dropping daily videos here this entire month here on the channel. And we did a Can You Guess the AEW theme song video, and we had none other than Mikey Ruckus host the video, choose the songs, and play them for us. And Reg and I were trying to figure out who the hell was whose theme song it was. And it was only like the first 10 seconds of the song. So that video's up if you guys want to check it out. And of course, play along and see how you do. There was a good mix of people. There was people that were like, do you guys even watch the show? This was so easy. I got all of them. But then there was people that were like, oh shit, this is kind of hard. And I watch every week. I got 4 out of 10. I got 6 out of 10. So everyone was kind of a little different on that.
Dude, I watch AEW an excessive amount, all the shows. I know a lot about this company. The theme songs, I don't be focusing in on. Like a lot of the times I'm just like, that's the wrestler. I love Mikey Ruckus. I love everything about it. But like, when it was happening, I was like, damn, do I know any of these songs? But I watch all these shows, Denise.
Poor Mikey was like, he was starting to rethink his career.
Yeah, he was like, damn, I should have picked some easier song for these losers. Because he tried to like mix it up and not just have like the songs we all know. So Denise and I were like,
He chose songs that we only heard like one time or from like all the way back in 2019.
And like,
remember that far back?
I don't remember 2019, bro. What do you mean?
But no, it's really great. Check it out. And then
cool.
after the game, we do like a little mini interview with Mikey. That was not really an interview. It's just conversation, to be honest. We just started talking, and it was really great because he provided some really great insight on the music side of things. So if you guys want to check that out, that is up there. It's a game/mini conversation.
Super fun. Please go watch it, you guys, and play along. You guys will probably definitely do better than us. So.
Yeah, definitely. All right, just don't roast us in the comments. All right, we got Baldio Claudio here who says, "Are Obafemi and Dr. Umar related? They sort of look alike." I know who Dr. Umar is. I'm just proud that I at least know something this time.
Listen, you're not too far off, because when I saw Oba come back, I was like, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. They do kind of look alike.
They do? I don't remember his face. I only saw Dr. Umar one time, and it was that one time when I didn't know who he was. Is he still like relevant?
I mean, in his Dr. Umar way.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen any like clips or anything. All right. We got Sheldon Jackson in the house. He says, "I did call what would happen with Mariah retaining and Toni returning, but I'm going to die on this hill and say Mina should have won the title tonight. She had momentum and the crowd behind her." The crowd was behind her.
The crowd was very behind her. Yes, at a lot of moments, but I don't even know if Mina's an actually signed contracted AEW wrestler. And like, let's really think about this, you guys,
Yeah. So I think that was probably the biggest reason, her not being all elite.
That's it. Like, you want to have it on your wrestlers that work here. And like, while it would have been great, it's like, you just can't do that to the women that are back here. And there's so many reasons why that's complicated.
Arnold Nicholson Jr. says, "For Denise, who's your favorite member of the Kingdom?" Matt Taven, actually. I think he's pretty funny.
Definitely not Roderick Strong.
I like Roderick Strong.
I was Roderick Strong for Halloween. Yeah. All right.
I was Roderick Strong for Halloween. All right. We got Baldo Claudio here who says that crowd booed TND like amateur night at the Apollo. Who's TND?
The New Day. Yeah, the New Day.
Oh, okay. I was thinking in terms of Dynamite. I was like the Learning Tree.
Definitely not the Learning Tree.
I was just thinking T, and then everything else fell apart. Sorry, I wasn't thinking about WWE content right now. My brain is AEW right now. But yes, no, they really did boo everybody. Like it was amateur night. Have you ever gone to a comedy show, by the way, and seen like a really bad comedian? Like in those amateur levels? It's happened. I went to New York and saw that. This guy went out, like the whole show was good. It was the ones where they have multiple comedians, right? Everybody did good. This guy comes out and he was so bad, you will not believe what happened. He had a legitimate meltdown on the stage and started fucking talking shit to the crowd because he was mad that we weren't laughing at his jokes, and he walked off the stage.
Is he a famous comedian or just a local fool?
Just a local guy. I saw a comedian's career die that night. I won't be surprised if dude gave up his comedy career after that. Legit walked off the stage because he sucks.
Why didn't you laugh, Denise?
It was so bad. He came out and he was talking and doing his jokes, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is so bad. And so I was just sitting there and no one was laughing. No one. And he got mad and he left.
Listen, it's hard being a stand-up comedian, especially when you're in shows like that and you see a fool that kills it and you're like, damn, I'm not going to do like that. And the crowd will let you know at most comedy shows, it's not like that.
But you don't start talking shit to the crowd because they didn't laugh. Like, what if he like fucking started cutting, heel promo and then just walked off the stage?
You people are not listening to what I got to say, so I'm going to get into it. I feel him. Probably shouldn't do that, but like, I mean, if it's all or nothing, you might as well go for it.
I wish I would have remembered his name because I'd love to follow his career from here. I want to know if he made it or not.
He did. That was like that moment that he was like, after this, I'm going to turn it all around. He became the best comedian ever after that.
Nah, dude, I think he's done. I really, truly think I saw, like, he just had a meltdown. Yeah, and it was just like, dude, I'm sorry, but nobody laughed.
Damn.
Hamburger Helper, and I pity laugh, Reg. There's times where I pity laugh. All right. Hamburger Helper says, you guys are still going to the New Japan show on Sunday? I am. I'll be there, Reg.
Says, no, I'm going to be with the poodle.
Yeah, and Reg is on poodle duty for his mystery person that he's poodle watching for. Anthony Giuliano says, hey, Denise, did you see what Mercedes Moné said in an interview? She said she is confident to tell everyone she is better than Roman Reigns. What? See this? Did she really say that?
I don't know. I didn't see it, but it sounds hilarious.
I don't know. This sounds made up.
Mercedes, she's right, too.
This sounds made up. This sounds like one of those weird Facebook stories that I read all the time.
I could hear Mercedes saying that, though. So.
I don't know. I'm going to have to look at that. Anthony Giuliano, thank you so much. Send me a link, bro, because I haven't seen that. Baldio Claudio here says, when RP goes to the main roster, so will Booker T. Oh, Roxanne Perez. Yeah. Booker T's fine. He's been doing all right on commentary. All right, we got Ernie Phoenix 23 who says, an idea, Darby Allen versus Christian Cage for the title shot.
For the contract?
For the contract. Yeah, but how would they get there, though? For him to put up his contract.
Darby could be like, I don't know, put something on the line. I don't know. It's not a great sell.
Yeah, I don't know how they would get there because Christian's a heel. He's not going to give
Christian
it up.
Is a heel. No, he's not. It wouldn't be smart for his character to even do that.
No, so I don't know how we would get there, Ernie, but thank you so much for that super chat. We got Anthony Giuliano here who says the Mercedes Moné interview was with Wrestling Corner when she said that. That is so freaking wild. That is so wild.
I love her.
I told you, it didn't sound real to me. It really didn't. Anthony, thank you so much for following back up on that. We got Bailey Darley here who says dream match Mercedes Moné versus Roxanne Perez. Yeah, that would be really cool. Really, really cool. Kalyan Krishna's in the house. Says, greedy Miss Denise. Props to your consistency. Hashtag 200K, man. I'm trying, guys. If you haven't already, I finally got my interview that I've been wanting for a very long time with Bryan Danielson that is up here on the channel. I got to talk to Tony Khan. Why are you laughing, Reg?
I was mad. Bryan Danielson's my number one, and I never got to interview him.
Oh, well, sorry, Reg. You should be happy for me. Damn, you're not happy for a friend. You're not
my number one, Denise. Actually, Dwayne's my number one, but
I mean, I got to ask Dwayne a question this year, but it's not a one-on-one interview.
Yeah, and I need that one-on-one.
Yeah, me too. All right. So, anyways, Brian, Toni Storm, Tony Khan, Swerve Strickland, Bobby Lashley. Why am I blanking on everybody else? I love it. Oh, yeah, Darby, Thunder Rosa, and AJ from the Costco guys. That's what it was.
Boom.
Yeah, he was so funny. His family was really nice, by the way, like really down to earth people. And it's so funny because Big Justice, I kept seeing him sort of follow Tony Khan around. Like everywhere I saw Tony Khan, Big Justice was there. And you forget, like he's a little kid. And then you hear him talking. He's like so sweet with his little voice. It's adorable. But no, I was talking with the mom and the daughters and AJ, and they were just all super nice people. Like I get why they have been getting so many opportunities. I really do get it.
I saw your brother, your text. They didn't believe you.
They didn't. My little brother was trying to tell everybody in his school that I knew the Costco guys. And
so good.
Like I did one interview and they're like, oh yeah, my sister knows them.
She knows them.
He was
Look,
trying
it's right
to
here. It's on video.
Yeah, but they apparently didn't believe him. So
good.
I'm sure they'll figure that out. We got Gotham Guy here. Thank you so much, Gotham, for this very nice super chat. He says, do you guys feel the reason the Death Rider angle is cold is because we were all expecting a big reveal of this higher power following Wrestle Dream, and now this has deflated our expectations? No, because I was never expecting higher power here. I don't know where this started, where everybody thought it was going to be Shane McMahon. I don't know who started that. And then people brought it into our show, and I was like, when the fuck did this happen that we were supposed to be expecting Shane McMahon?
Denise, it took on a life of its own. Like everywhere that I see people talking about this, they're like, remember on the pay-per-view where Darby comes and crashes them and then they get into another car? People are like, well, Shane McMahon is driving. I'm like, dude, why did people think that? I think there was an interview or something early in the Death Riders thing where they were hinting or talking or subliminally acting like somebody was the higher power, but that wasn't the thing. I never expected them to be like, this guy's the reason that we're doing it, because they're kind of saying why they're doing it. But I understand why people would think that, but that's not a thing. There's not anybody waiting in the wings.
No, I was
Definitely
never
not Shane
expecting it.
McMahon.
And you want to know why? Because to me, why would Jon Moxley, this character that he's portraying, why would he follow anybody? He doesn't seem like the follower type. That's not who Jon Moxley is.
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to be the leader of this group, and if he was doing the bidding for somebody, that would take so much away from Jon Moxley's character. It doesn't really make sense.
It's cold because the wrestling isn't there. It's cold because we don't necessarily, at least I don't buy this group as being so destructive that, oh my God, they're just turning AEW inside out. No, that to me is why it's cold.
Listen, if you're gonna do NWO style shit, it has to be different. And if you're just like, we're taking over the show and we're beating up people and we're doing the NWO bits, a lot of people don't want to see that NWO bits. And a lot of people feel like the Death Rider stuff is like very sports entertainment. You know what I mean? Like they do angles like, they do angles. They do like stuff like shenanigans in their match. So it just feels different than what, like I said, what AEW is telling us that they are. Like it's the Continental Classic over here. And then in the main event, they're running people over with cars. They're putting bleach down their throats. Like, it's like, what? You know what I mean? It just feels like, it feels so different than what the show is, I think.
Right. So, I mean, those are some alternative reasons, but Gotham God, thank you so much for the super chat. We got Broadway Joe in the house. What's up, Broadway Joe? He says, Darby is taking the belt off of Mox at All In. I don't think he's dropping that belt until July. Alameo, I'm sad.
7 months of this reign, Denise?
No.
7 more months of this
They
reign.
got to sell tickets to All In, bro. In order to sell tickets to All In, you got to give us a hot friggin' match with a champion that we give two shits about.
Jon Moxley and Darby Allen, I don't. And by then, everybody's going to be like, well, you said that Darby's going to leave to climb a mountain. That's going to help. But I think Moxley's going to have to change a lot. Death Riders are going to have to do something different. We can't have this, what they're doing now for the next 7 months. That would be crazy.
No, that would. We haven't even seen the belt.
What belt? At this point.
What belt? Brittany Boyd, thank you so much for the super chat. She didn't write a comment, but thank you so much, though, for sending this in. We got Meet Normus here who says, Hola, step host. Sup, Reg? I don't know if it was that Scotty Too Hottie or that I'm going next week, but this Dynamite was what SRS calls a hoot. A hoot. No, this was a fun episode of Dynamite. Like, we haven't even gotten into like all of the matches, which we will in a second. But yeah, Meet Normus, this was a hoot.
Appreciate you, Meet Normus. Send me the link for that Scotty Too Hottie too.
Tenruza says, love to RJ City for what he did with Storm. So ace. Yep. Brittany Boyd says, Darby already did his Everest training. Great crowd. Yeah, but I mean, don't you have to still do something like right before?
You got to do it again, I think. Yeah, it's like you've essentially got to start doing it again, I think.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, I've never, again, I don't think we'll ever do it. Reg, you going to climb Mount Everest?
Hell no.
I just can't imagine that he's going to be like working and doing all these crazy ass bumps. And then
they said it's
flies out, right?
50-50, Denise. Like 50-50, you're going to live or die. Everybody who goes up there, every single person is 50-50. You're going to live or you're going to die. That's the statistics. Like a fool goes up there and they're like, he probably is not going to come back.
But a lot of people successfully climb a year, right?
And a lot of people successfully die up there every year.
Oh my God, I don't even want to think about that, Reg. I'm sorry, I don't even want to think about that.
He could not come back. That's a real thing.
Oh my gosh, Reg,
this isn't like a bit. When people are like, oh, Darby Allen's going to die up there, that's a lot of people die up there. So it's like, dude, be careful.
No, that's fucking terrifying. And it worries me. And I mean, what can you can't be, God, I would not be able to be Darby's mom, by the way. I just could not. Like, he would be giving me anxiety 24/7. Like, I need like my kid to be
anyway, so it works out.
What?
I think he's like an orphan or something anyway, so it don't matter.
But still, like whoever's in his life would. I mean, it doesn't matter even if you're not the mom. Anybody, I would get so much anxiety. Like if my cousin was going to climb Mount Everest, I would beg her, like, please, or him or whoever, do not climb Mount Everest. You don't got to do this.
So silly.
No, it's terrifying, honestly.
scary.
I think sometimes we think we're brave. I know I think sometimes I'm brave, Reg. I don't know about you. I went to Costa Rica one time and everybody did bungee jumping, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. That's so me. I'm down. I'm adventurous. I was building myself up. We got there and I freaking cowered. I cowered and I didn't do it because I thought, I don't want to die in Costa Rica. I jump off that, the freaking string breaks, and I'm done. I started thinking about that, and I didn't do it. All the other girls did it. They survived. They had the best time ever, and I missed out. But you know what? In that moment, I said, hells no. And if you ask me right now if I would do it, I still wouldn't do it.
Yeah, see, I'm not down. I wouldn't even have been telling them I'm down. Like, I don't have to see it to know I'm not down. Like, bungee, no, dude, it's high. Like, I'm out. I'm not good. I'll be here on the ground, and you guys, I'll be cheering you on as you jump. But as far as me doing it, no, it's crazy.
Reg, I have a question. Would you ever go skydiving?
No, absolutely not.
What if I paid you?
Denise.
What if we did it for a video? You can't die on a YouTube video.
Who says?
Me, I say.
I would.
We'll stream it live. You can't die if you're streaming it live to YouTube.
I would think about it if we did. If we both did it and we went out there and we were filming it, I think about it. Would you do it?
Yeah, I would. But if we were streaming on YouTube, I'd do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Denise, you know how high that is?
Yeah. I've always thought to myself, if I wasn't a coward, I would totally skydive.
If I wasn't a coward.
If I wasn't a coward, I would do it.
So if we're streaming it, you'll do it though. I don't know. Why does that change anything?
It just does. Makes me feel a little safer. I don't know how.
What?
It's like, think about it. I don't know.
They're not going to be up there with us.
I don't know. I just feel like it would be. And who did I see? I saw Gronk. That's who it was. Gronk recently did I think last year, or maybe this year. I forgot when it was. He did a live skydiving on one of the shows. And he was so hyped that it was so great, right? And I thought, you know what? You want to know why this worked out? Because they streamed it live. But he also did it with like the army base or something. So
yeah, that's different.
If you're gonna do it with the army base, you know, something like pretty safe. Shelton Mysterio says that he's gonna read super chats while skydiving.
Denise is out of her mind. She wouldn't bungee jump, but she'll skydive. It's crazy.
Bungee jumping, I think, is worse.
No.
1000% worse.
No, how?
Because it's a string, Reg.
Jumping out of a fucking plane?
You go with a person, you go with a professional, and they give you a parachute.
They have professionals helping with the bungee cord too. Like, not that many people die of bungee jumping deaths.
No, I'm pretty sure it's worse.
Rare.
And also, you know which other one? I don't know which one's the one where you wear that little outfit with the little flaps, and then you go straight down like a dam.
Oh, yeah. Nuh-uh.
That one, I would never do that one. That one looks horrifying. That one looks worse than skydiving.
That's like something. I don't know. That's X Games.
Thank you so much to Brittany Boyd. We got Ten Ruza here who says, also, AAA and Conan got Lucha Brothers messed up. There's a lot happening with that I don't...
Too much.
I feel like we don't got all of our facts yet on that story.
No, we don't.
Veritz VQ says, wanted to send 5 USD, but effing YouTube had to convert it. Anyways, best post show in the game. Hell of a show tonight. The C2 is cooking. Much love. Veritz, thank you so much for the kind super chat. We take whatever you can give, like seriously. But let's talk about this Continental Classic here, because we mentioned earlier that Will Ospreay defeated Claudio Castagnoli in what was a very freaking fun match here. Claudio Castagnoli, for a minute there, looked like he had Will Ospreay's number. Will Ospreay wasn't necessarily, looking like he was 100% there for a minute, but Will Ospreay gets the win at the end of the day. And Claudio did try to go and attack him afterwards, but then Darby came out and basically ran him off because, well, Darby wants Will Ospreay at his possible best, because that is the match that we are getting next week for Holiday Bash.
Listen, Darby Allen knows what comes with the Will Ospreay match, and it's usually like 5 stars. So he was like, I'm not about to let Claudio fuck my 5 stars up. I know what Melcher's going to rate this match. Let me go out here and save him so it's all intact. I fucks with you, Darby. I'm with you. I see what you're doing. This match was as great as we expected. I thought that Claudio was going to be an amazing base for Ospreay, and he was. All of the thing about Ospreay is he's such a good bumper and seller that he enhances everybody's moves. I was on this show a couple weeks ago complaining about Claudio's clothesline, and then he hit it on Ospreay, and it was like the most devastating thing you ever seen. It's like, oh, if it's Will Ospreay doing it, then that changes so much. And that's what the whole match felt like, of like, Claudio is being himself, doing all these crazy power moves, but Ospreay is also being himself, hitting his moves and looking like the wrestler that Denise and I were talking about earlier in this pod. So a much needed win, a much needed Ospreay boost. He should be on every show. And like Denise said, Dynamite's the A show. So put this guy on TV. This match is awesome, though.
You mentioned that uppercut that he hit on Will Ospreay, and Will Ospreay, the way that he sold it, he like completely just, sold the hell out of it, right? There was a moment like that too with Ricochet and Brody King, which was the other Continental Classic match that we got, also in the Gold League, both Gold League matches. I thought this was another fun one too. And when Brody King hit Ricochet with that lariat, it was very similar in the way that Ricochet sold that for Brody King. This was another one that I also enjoyed. And like I said, tonight had the best Continental Classic matches. And Brody King, dude, he has been climbing up the rankings of one of my favorites now on the show. Before I was like, yeah, I like Brody King. Brody King's cool. Now I'm like, oh yeah, Brody King's on the card. Cool. This match is going to be good. Where you know what I'm saying? He just, the perspective has changed.
Yeah, it's definitely, he's upped his ante and upped the game with this tournament already. And yeah, this match, these two matches kind of felt the same, of like, there's the big guy that's a great base for people that'll take your head off against two of the best flippers and two of the best, those type of guys in the world, the guys that have built this kind of business. And so they were doing the same kind of thing, working the same kind of match. Brody was showing more aggressive, trying to smash Ricochet into the mat and just taking his head off. But Ricochet had this different kind of confidence tonight that he's had this last couple of weeks. The promo that he did with Renee before, he was exuding that confidence, teasing the Hurt Syndicate thing. And then throughout the whole match, he was just kind of living in that confidence. In the last couple of weeks, he's upped his game too. Still don't really love his finish, especially when, like you said, Denise, at one point, Ricochet hit a great shooting star press, and that probably could have been the finish, but they ended up working some more. And then he just did his new lariat type deal, which I don't really love, because this is Ricochet. This guy could do all kinds of things, and that's the way that you end the match, but I do understand.
Totally agree. I do think that after that shooting star press, that was the moment to 1, 2, 3, call it a day for this match. So yeah, I think that would have just hit a lot harder. But we got, thank you so much to Reeds. We got Hacksaw Jim Duggan here, who says Mariah, Rosa, Toni triple threat at Worlds. And I could see that being a possibility too. And it would sort of safeguard some of the, theories that we kind of threw out earlier in terms of, Mariah could retain having pinned Thunder Rosa or whatever. But I think we would know that already, and it would be too predictable, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing, is we're going to go in like expecting a certain kind of result. And I don't think that's what this needs. Like, you need two separate matches, Mariah versus Toni, Mariah versus Thunder Rosa, to establish Mariah once more, but then to help Thunder. And it's just so much of making it singles matches that I think would enhance the stories.
We got Luke Thornton here, who says, who should be the one to dethrone Mariah? I want it to be Mina. I can't think of anybody else that I would want it to be right now at the moment. I'm going with Mina.
It depends on how long it is. If it's soon, then I think it should be. No, if it's long term, it should be Mina. If it's soon, it has to be like Willow.
I think you said that backwards. Soon, Mina. If not,
no, I think long term it should be Mina. Like, I think they should tell this for longer. But if it's right now, then it should be Willow.
Yeah, I actually was gonna say Willow, but I was gonna swap it. I was gonna say short term Mina, long term Willow. But again, the whole thing that puts the little wrench in our plans is the whole thing about Mina not being all elite.
Right, exactly. I mean, things could change in the new year. Nobody knows, but like, that's gonna be looming over it forever, essentially.
We got Anthony Giuliano here who says, Denise, are you coming to World's End in Florida? No, flights are ridiculously expensive right now in December, guys. Like, it's really, really pricey to go anywhere. Going to Dallas, like, bro, that shit beat me up. I was like, nah.
Ooh.
And I was like, it was a lot. And I'm like, just for the
Ooh.
freaking flight. And I flew Spirit Airlines again.
Oh, when Denise was like, I paid blah, blah, blah to get there, I was like, what?
Oh, did I tell you? I told you?
You told me.
Oh, I told you. Yeah, I did tell you. And I was just like, man. But I went because I knew what content I was going to get. I knew I would not have spent that money had I not known what content I was going to get. But because I knew, that's why I decided to go.
Wow. Bold move. God, let's see if it plays off.
Yeah, and Sean wasn't going to go, by the way. He went because he saw that I was going, and he was like, oh, I know Denise wouldn't go for fucking shits and giggles, so I should go too. But yeah, and there was like not very many media. It was literally just me, Sean, and maybe like 4 others. And it was like print and stuff. So yeah, like it was very, very this was good. It worked out for me because, you know, I get more time with people. That's why the interviews were longer. So, you know, but yeah, that's why I went, because I knew who was going to be doing appearances and whatnot.
Right.
We got
we're going to be on a watch along for that show too.
Yeah, we'll be here doing the watch along. We got Honey Drips here, Hunter, who says, I was there when Toni Storm first debuted in AEW. I was in tears when she returned tonight. BTW, I love all the videos you give us. What's good, Reg? Thank you so much, guys. I've been killing myself with those videos, but I'm feeling good. You know, Reg, I got a rhythm now.
Yeah, it feels like you finally locked into everything. Did you finish filming everything? Or I know we still got some. We still got a couple. Right?
You don't want to know where I'm at right now. You don't want to know. Let's not talk about it.
Like, I know I'm still on the line for a couple, so you can't be all the way done yet.
Yeah, you'll hear from me when you hear from me. But Toni Storm, though, coming back today, it did feel like a sort of a re-ignition. Oh my God, we haven't talked about Toni Storm and Mercedes Mone as a possibility.
Oh.
We've been sitting here with our freaking hands in our butt, not even talking about Mercedes and Toni Storm's. I know. What's that saying? I don't think I said that saying right.
I don't. Yeah,
hands in our asses.
No, that's not it at all. We've been sitting here with our hands in our butt.
There's a saying. Our hands in our something. We're sitting here with our hands in our hands on our tail.
With our hands in our butt is crazy. I don't know.
Thumbs. There's a saying where if you're waiting around and not doing something,
fingers up our ass.
No,
that's what it is. We're sitting here with our fingers up our ass.
No, we're sitting here, hands in our laps. Maybe we're sitting here with our hands in our laps, hands on our seats.
We're sitting here with our thumbs up our butt. That's what it is.
Thumbs. Is it
yeah,
really
I think
that?
it's sitting here with our
sitting
thumbs
on your
up
hands. And you said sitting on your hands.
So sitting with your thumb up your butt is not a thing.
Between your legs. I know that one. I should have probably gone with that one
you
instead.
Probably should have just went with that one because it got weird.
Yeah, fiddling your thumb, sitting on your ass. Well, you know what I'm saying, all right?
We're sitting here with our hands in our ass. It's crazy.
No, I said our hands in our butts.
Our hands in our butts. We're just sitting here with our hands in our butts, and we didn't even talk about Mercedes and Toni. My hand was not in my butt. You guys.
I did not say that right at all.
That's crazy. No, at all. But yeah, Toni and Mercedes. I mean, if you want to distract us from Toni Storm and Mariah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, dude, that would be money. I feel like that could be a possible all-in match just because of the star portion of it all. But again, I feel like there's definitely a lot of plans in store. Hopefully, a lot of good options for the women and potential all-in matches and whatnot. I love how everybody's sending in like different versions of someone's got buns in our palms. What? We got so many of these different quotes, but thank you so much to Honey Drips. We got Margie Loves here who says, wait, are we going to talk about the Bruv's new hair? Yeah, that was something we were talking about on the watch along. He and Orange Cassidy came out here looking like Justin Bieber.
Yeah, they both had the bangs on. They both had the bayangs today. Like they were just like they had to keep doing that. Ospreay had somebody said Nick Carter, but he also kind of looked like the kid from Home Improvement when he got older. He kind of had that same hair, like one of the brothers on Home Improvement. So shout out to that.
Alrighty. We got Matt Logan here who says Ricochet was getting booed versus Claudio. Oh, was that on Rampage?
No, I think he meant today versus Brody.
Oh, okay. No wonder I was like, wait, did he do a double match? What is happening here? All right, we got Baldio Claudio here who says, thank you so much, Matt. We got Baldio Claudio who says, Denise, would you let Mikey Ruckus create a Taylor Swift style theme for you if you ever decide to wrestle someday? I would never wrestle, but I could still have the Taylor Swift inspired theme song from Mikey Ruckus because he did my theme song with Will for ATW and it was freaking great. And we found out a great story. Well, not a great story, but we found out a very interesting story about that on the video. Brittany Boyd says, love him, but Ospreay had old Kyle Fletcher hair. I know, right? Remember Kyle Fletcher shaved his hair off just so he wouldn't look like Will Ospreay. Now Will Ospreay is looking like old Kyle Fletcher.
Exactly. Like it would have lined up eventually. Like good thing Kyle did cut his hair because they would have really looked like twins at that point. Ospreay might have to think about it next because what's up?
Anthony Giuliano says, Denise, did you see an update on AJ Styles' injury? It looks like a major injury. He might not come back from it. I think it's a back injury. I really hope that that's not the case because obviously AJ Styles, for him to go out that way would not be great. Would not be great for anybody, but AJ Styles has had such an illustrious career and there's still so much more that he can do. I really hope that that's not the case. And that's pretty much all I can say right now.
Damn, one of the greatest of all time. Like, I'd still want to see him have a run in AEW before it's all over. So I hope it's not a bad injury.
I know. I don't even think he would, honestly.
No, I don't think so either.
No, I think he had said a while ago, like he wanted to retire. Like now in WB, it's just, getting a nice paycheck for your family and all of the years of hard work, which I don't blame him for, obviously. Get that money. He worked incredibly hard his whole career. And,
He's beat his body up.
He deserves that money, man. Baldio Claudio says, I can't even climb out of bed. F Mount Everest.
Stairs.
Baldio Claudio also says, if AEW has more segments like that Hook, Christian Cage brawl, every show's going forth, more fans will tune in.
Hook running off was the funniest bit of the show, I think.
Why did he run like Phoebe from Friends?
Everybody he was like,
Friends. Like Hook is supposed to be freaking cool.
You're not supposed to be running. No, you shouldn't. No, I don't want to see Hook running away from somebody that doesn't really. That's not what his character is. Yeah, like a whoop, 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 whoop. Like he ran out of there all weird.
That was so weird. Anyways, what'd you think about that Hook Christian Cage little moment?
I don't know what this is. Oh, I guess they're building towards Hammerstein. Like I feel like I just want this to be over already. I feel like Hook needs something, and being attached to dad stuff is not really helping him.
Another person that we also saw that I haven't even said on here, we got a Matt Cardona promo because we're going to get Matt Cardona and Chris Jericho. I'm very happy for Matt Cardona, by the way. I love that he's getting this opportunity with AEW because he has been working hard, man, and he looks the part. He really does.
Yeah, if anybody deserves to have a run for the work that they did, I think Matt Cardona is way up there. Like he earned this spot by doing stuff on the indies. The circumstances surrounding it, there's a lot going on there, but super happy for Matt Cardona. He definitely deserves it.
We got Bailey Darley here who says, if Denise skydives, I'll skydive. That's crazy. Maybe I'll get a bunch of people. We can all do a skydive fiesta.
I'm gonna watch off from the back. Hey, look at you.
No, I will do it someday. If I don't do it right now in the next 20 years of my life, I'm going to wait until I'm a little old lady. You've seen that, right? When little old ladies do crazy shit because they're old already. I think if I'm still alive at 90, I think I'll do it at 90 and just be the little grandma that goes on the news and skydives.
90, that's a long time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. By then I would have lived my whole life. I'm good.
That's true.
Yeah. Watch me live and then I'm gonna be like, wow, I should have done it when I was younger.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I'm too old now to do it. Should have did it when I was 60 instead of 90. 90 is a long time.
90. And Reg, how old will you be by then?
We don't have to talk about it.
95. So will you do it with me? The 95?
No way. No. I'll do it at 55. I'm not trying to wait.
55 is old to you?
Not old, but older.
Nah,
55 is not old to me at all.
Wait till you're in your 80s or your 90s to do it.
That's so old. Do they even let 90-year-olds up there?
Huh?
Do they even let 90-year-olds up there?
Yeah, they do. I've seen it on the news. Little grandmas have done it. And I agree with them. Like, why not? What do you have to lose? Do it.
Little grandmas have done it.
Watch little grandmas have done it. Littlegrandmashavedoneit.com.
Whoa. Little grandmas have done it.com is crazy.
$1 million idea.
Yeah.
Luke Thornton here says, love Danielson Swerve Tony interviews at All In. Thank you so much, man. Really. Really. And I'm hoping to get that Mina interview this Sunday. So hopefully it works out. She said yes. Right. And PR said yes. So I'm in the clear right now, but that's sometimes you just never really know until you actually get the interview. So just know I'm trying. An effort is being made. Okay.
Right.
Amir F says, prediction, Athena wins the International Women's Cup. Toni beats Mariah in Australia. Oh, for that one show that they're doing, that would be kind of huge. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's where you do the match again. So, yeah, they're going to hold off on that till February.
Infamous Raider Locos. Thank you, Amir F. Infamous Raider Locos says, I hate heights, but I always thought about skydiving. Question, can I smoke a blunt on the way down and pass the blunt to Reg? Damn, little grandma is wild. What if you start choking in the air, though, while you're doing your blunt thing?
But that would ease my mind, so I probably would do it.
What if your blunt flies away?
Oh, my blunt. It could go
what
anywhere.
If your blunt flies away and then catches your parachute on fire?
See, listen, this is why I wouldn't go with you, because that scenario is insane. Why'd you create that?
Because it could happen. It gets blown out of your hands into your parachute. Parachute goes ablaze.
I'll take edibles, I guess. God damn.
All right. We got Valdio Claudio here who says, Reg, how does your head feel right now? I hope you check today's weather forecast.
Forehead. I see what you're doing. All right.
Yeah. Oh, shit. People still make jokes about your head all the time.
All the time. I see them every time they comment on your stuff. Yeah, it's out there. I see y'all. No, I hear y'all.
That's so sad.
Real funny.
Ken Ruza says, just saying, I think Cardona is a great for AEW. I think so too. I really do think so too. I think I hope he beats
got a lot of personality for the ROH championship. He's definitely not, but I hope he does.
He could. I don't see why not. It would be kind of a news grabber. No? Okay, no. All right, Ten Ruza, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, so we got one more thing to talk about. It's my least favorite thing on the show, so I'm going to give the floor to you, Reg. Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. The only big thing from this was that we got to see MJF live in person, which we hadn't really seen in a whole lot.
This is the kind of the issue we've had with some of the other matches we've been kind of not high on recently, Denise, are for the same reason. It's like, we know the outcome. Why are you even doing this match when we know you're trying to just get to Adam Cole and MJF? Like, you made up this whole story about Kyle and them and they're in turmoil, but like, we know what the reason was going to be. So nobody believed in what this was. When they did the 1, 2, 3, Denise's expression didn't change at all. Like, she did not care about this match. I feel like a lot of people were kind of like that. The saving grace of this was MJF is back. We saw him. He came out. He tried to do some shenanigans. He still feels like a big star of the show, but they got to finish up with this Adam Cole stuff. It's like too much at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready. I hope by World's End, I hope we're done with Adam Cole and MJF feuding together. MJF, when he comes back full time again, when he's done, being Hollywood and shooting all his projects, I want to see MJF in some good freaking feuds. The MJF, Kyle Fletcher, MJF, I don't even know who anymore, but there's a bunch of different options that they could run with. Yeah, we need to move on from this. We really do. And Reg, you pointed out during our watch along that Adam Cole has basically been feuding with MJF his entire AEW career. And that's just wild to think, man.
It's too much, dude. You're still feuding like the first All In and the big one. You guys had a match there, and that was a year. Like the Joker stuff is like, still, do you guys? We have to put an end to this at World's End. World's End. It's in the name.
Infamous Raider Loco wraps us up here saying, Reg edibles. It is. I won't remember. Take some pics.
I mean, this isn't happening. Don't get locked into this. This is crazy. Denise is not going until she's 90, so we don't have to worry about this.
Oh, man. Infamous Raider Loco, thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys.
Alrighty, everyone. That is it for us today. Winter is coming. Winter has left. Actually, it hasn't. It's still super cold around here. But no, seriously, thank you so much to everybody, as always, for tuning into the watch along. If you guys had a good time and then tuned into the podcast, it doesn't matter whatever you tuned into, both or either or. We appreciate you so much for coming in. For the rest of the month, we are going to be doing AEW watch-alongs, only because they kind of have a lot going on. Next week, we have Holiday Bash. The week after that, we have the Go Home show into World's End, as well as Christmas Day too. So Christmas Day will be here as well, doing the watch along, and then the World's End watch along. So we got at least three more watch alongs this month for AEW.
Sick. We're gonna end the year out on a very high note. A lot of watch alongs. World's End at almost at the exactly end of this month. I'm excited about it. Of course,
even do a watch along. Sorry, Reg, I didn't mean to cut you off, but as you were saying it, I was like, oh shit, January 1st.
Oh yeah,
their max premiere.
Definitely. Yep, that's it. Add it onto the list.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Exciting stuff. You guys are here for the ride. We appreciate it.
Oh, I cut you off, and that was all you had. You were going to give some long, glorious speech. All right, Infamous Raider Loco says, just got to say, love Kelly Connection. Happy holidays. Thank you so much, Infamous Raider Loco.
That's amazing. You guys are all amazing.
All righty, everyone. That's a wrap. Reg, where can people find you?
At Righteous Reg. Grapsity's on Saturday. You know what it is.
Yeah, you got to promote, man. You got the new Grapsity merch. I got a Grapsity sweater.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I bought it right now. I bought the purple one.
Oh, sick. I got a purple Grapsity sweater too. Definitely go to grapsity.bitcartel.com if you want to get you one. Support the boys, support everybody. Get you a DWO shirt too while you're out there. Support everybody. Support the homies. It's on Pro Wrestling Tees too. Wow. Look at that.
DWO shirt is officially available. It just got added to the store a few days ago. ProWrestlingTees.com. Type in Denise Salcedo, and the Denise World Order t-shirt is officially there on ProWrestlingTees.com. So check it out, guys. Let me know if you, you don't have to tell me if you buy one, because I know if you buy one, it sends me an email directly, and it tells me, actually it gives me a lot of great information. I can stalk people. Just kidding. I get people's names and everything. It's kind of fun. Yeah. All right. That is it for us here today. I'll be back here on Friday with Robin for some SmackDown conversation. And then I will be here for a watch along for Saturday night's main event and a post show as well this Saturday. So everyone wants to come hang out, we'll be here for that. If not, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks, everyone. Do not forget to check out the AEW content and the daily videos. Bye.